Okay, there we go. Right.
So, I'm going to be on my best behaviour now.
No, no, not at all. It's us. Of course not.
You'd already seen me meme earlier. I loved it.
Yeah.
I just came across it. I thought, Paul,
Yep.
I'm sick of your fucking good rolls right off the table. So you come across a golem. Oh fuck! How do you get a golem in this room? Rule of cool, rule of cool, guys. Now come on, fight.
We have pizza on the way, so I might be slightly distracted in a bit once pizza arrives.
Sweet.
Because,
So, I'm doing this week, what I have been mostly playing is 2 Point Hospital because I want to finish it because I've got Frostpunk to play next.
Mm.
What is Frostpunk?
It's a science fiction strategy game. I love a good micro city stroke base builder sort of game. I love those sort of stuff.
Oh, you'll love Surviving Mars then.
Just been having a quick look at it there, and I thought to myself, I've had Frostpunk a while now. I want to get that done.
I've returned.
Welcome back.
That's cool.
If all else fails, I've still got
Cool.
Empire.
I'm replaying Divinity to get number 2 to then get Baldur's Gate 3 when it drops.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm very excited for Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes, I'm one of the Baldur's Gate.
Like people now turn-based-ish, but it doesn't bother me in the slightest.
Why would you be upset about it being turn-based?
It's just not.
Yeah.
It's just changing the.
More of a modern style of gaming for a lot of people.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, the old games are amazing, but they are dated. Anywho, is everyone back now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So last time.
Use a cool radio introduction presentation type voice.
Last time. Yes. Last time you all. Some of you trolled. Well, one of you trolled Froome a little bit more, seeing if you can drive him a little more crazy. You went to go see the Lords of the Alliance last week.
Mm-hmm.
You went to the library. You learned some things at the library. And your bar was attacked by bugbears.
Yes.
You forgot
Fought
one.
them off single-handedly.
Oh, and you went to go and see John Axel, of course.
Yeah.
Where you learn some stuff. Currently in your bar, you have some guests, a couple of guests. One upstairs and one downstairs, one in the basement, one of which is currently imprisoned. The other is a guest hiding out, as well as workers working around your bar. My understanding is the various objectives that you want to. Obviously, that's 2 little jobs you have. You're also looking for other jobs. You also currently carry around this stone as well.
Stone.
Exactly. Yes, please. And yeah. So, what would you like to do?
Now, this is gonna come out really, really bad, But we should go
No,
and
we're
tell.
not doing it.
No, we should, because the bugbears came in and tried to attack us to get him. So we should go and tell Jarl Axel.
Swear to God, you've got such a thirst for him, man. It's unreal.
Come on.
Just wept.
We're gonna have to demand more pay.
Exactly.
We're kind of poor after ordering my axe, which I miss.
So
When's
we are.
Barbara coming back?
I don't know. When is Barbara coming back? Oh, voice on the wind.
It's been 3 days since you left Barbara. So you have another 7 days.
For those listening in, Barbara is an axe.
Yeah,
Barbara is
not
my
a
axe.
person.
Come on, not a person. We haven't neglected somebody.
Barbara is an axe.
Who's dressed in the finest axe charmer fireballs you've ever seen.
Okay, who's got thirst for who now?
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
You also had a bard off last week, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. Yes, we had a bard off.
Yes.
And Eunice found a harp symbol cufflink in her, dropped into her pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to find out what it is.
Well, I can think of
But I'm not
someone.
asking Jarl Axel.
Will not know this.
I don't know.
Aldrap will know. Ask him.
Actually, I think is though I do know, but I think I failed the roll last time.
I think we all failed that roll, didn't we?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, I got a 15 and I failed that roll.
It
so
was
you
a
know.
hard roll.
Yeah.
Cool. Can I roll again after I've had a nice sleep and a long think about it?
Roll.
You will need to find a new way of finding information on it if you wish to do that.
Right.
To
Okay.
the library.
Your own memories.
I'm gonna go to a city watch, and I'm just gonna go ask somebody at the city watch if they recognise this symbol. Now, there's
Okay.
obviously one nearby. Right, so I'm off, guys. I'm gonna go find out more about this symbol.
Okay, so Aldrak's doing. What are the others doing?
I'll go with you, Aldra.
Yes, come with me, Eunice. Am I carrying you, or are you just walking?
Carry me.
Brilliant.
I'm gonna go have to go and see Callie's boyfriend to make sure they don't get naked. Not appropriate when you're trying to ask questions.
I don't
And
know.
I wear my formal loincloth.
Is this the clean one?
It's
Yeah.
a loincloth. Imagine what you will.
I will also go to see Jarl Axel.
Yeah.
Would you like to borrow a formal loincloth?
You only have the one loincloth, don't you? So
Fetch
no, it's fine. I've got my torturing dress. That's my full loincloth.
I forgot you
I
had
could make
that.
him a spare out of somebody's armour that we took off.
Oh yeah, no, he does.
Padded armour.
Yeah, Richard now has 2 loincloths.
I do. I mean,
Yes.
of course I do.
I like to think of the other one as sort of a smoking jacket because it's that kind of padded fabric.
I'm gonna be the best dressed bouncer ever when this place opens.
As well as of course, you now have disguise. Jim now has disguise self, so Jim could walk around in a loincloth.
Do it, Jim.
I don't need disguise self to walk around in a loincloth.
I
Sorry.
don't know, Jim. The amount of food.
It's not like they're a
you
class
eat
feature.
in. No, Jim.
Anyway,
What are we gonna do about the guy in the basement?
Leave him there?
All right, I'll leave Paige behind to keep an eye on him.
Cool.
as it's daytime, you now have workers around the outside of the building, continuing what they were doing beforehand. The ground floor from the outside has now been painted and
Cool.
looks much nicer, and all the woodwork's been treated to look nicer. They're slowly working their way up the building.
What paint colour did we decide on, guys? Because I don't know.
Hot pink.
I really hope it's not magnolia.
I mean, I was assuming the sort of white and woodwork look.
Yeah, I was
It is a nice sort of traditional pub look.
Yeah,
but,
I was thinking that.
I was thinking more like black and in gold writing with spoons. That's what I had. Like when you walked in, you can clearly see which ones are on the dole and which ones have never worked a day in their life.
Yeah.
Space for, park up
And in
there.
that case, that's all of us, isn't it?
I was thinking of like a couple of mobility scooters, this broken area right at the front before you walk through the doors.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Literally throwing poles on the tables as well, or
Yeah, why not?
What kind of
I was
weather
thinking
spoons have you guys been going to?
Well, it's called something else in Thailand, but
what I'm saying is we have to keep the Dixon family entertained when they visit.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought we killed the Dixon family last time.
yeah. Isn't your mother a bugbear?
No.
No, he definitely checked to make sure it wasn't her.
I actually can't believe you got offended by that as well. There was a tint of offence in your voice there. No.
Oh dear.
So traditional white with black beams, yeah.
That sounds perfect
Yeah.
to me.
Even a big space for a massive head of a monster.
Yes. I've just noticed the little note you put on there saying "head coming soon." TM.
Right, what?
To put a little sign on the outside saying "head coming soon." TM.
That could be misconstrued.
Yeah, that's more like a Friday night for me, isn't it?
How else are you going to get customers through the door? It's a fake news headline. They're going to come in looking for head, right? And then we're just going to point to the top of the pints. There you go.
Fair. Okay. Yeah.
I'm shocked nobody's pointed at Jim.
Well, get head from the hottest barmaids. Just
That's
hands
Jim,
you a
alright.
pint with a bit of froth on top.
There you go. Whilst we turn the temperature of the establishment up because obviously they're hot.
Yeah.
There we go. Technically not wrong.
And technically, is the best kind of right.
I like this plan. Does this get us advantage when we roll to see how money we...
Yes.
Perhaps you'll have to see.
Remember, Paul, the goose is always plotting something.
That's true. And the rabbit is always in the hole. So Aldrak and Eunice go to one of the guard stations. You walk in. You don't know the ones in the station particularly well, but they're in uniform and they recognise the uniform. There's a usual clerk behind a desk, and he looks bored. No one really likes desk duty.
Mm-hmm.
No one likes desk duty. So I'm going to walk up to the clerk, just give him a normal city guard greeting, which is, "Been busy?"
Always busy.
"You look busy." "Listen, my friend, I need you to do me a big favour." "Eunice, can I just borrow that pin?"
Absolutely.
Yep.
So, my friend here has just found this. Do you guys recognise it?
He holds it up.
Hmm.
I don't know. Why do you ask?
Just want to know if it was a recognisable symbol. It's not one I've seen before.
I can put a request in for you if you think it's relevant to something.
Could be. I would appreciate it.
Yeah. Puts it down. He sort of starts drawing a rough image of it on a bit of paper. And so, what do you think? What do you think it might be relevant to? Out of interest.
Well, like I say, it has appeared in my colleague's pocket. We have no idea who it is or who it belongs to, so if it's important to someone, we'd like to return it.
Needs to write in. Yeah. Well, you can pass it on, see what we can find out for you.
Champion, if you get any information, just pass it on to the Troll School Manor. That's where I'm.
Will do.
That's where I'm residing at the moment.
Yeah, we'll do.
Nice one. I'll hold my fist out for a fist bump. Hope he returns the favour.
Fist bumps you back.
Excellent. And keep your chin up, mate. You won't always be stuck on the desk.
Oh no, it's just my my duty, my shift.
Yeah. Well, don't let them take the piss and keep you on there, mate.
Well, you know how it works. You win some, you lose some. I draw the short straw this time.
Fingers crossed for the next time, bud. Thanks very much for your help.
Yeah, no worries.
And I'll pick up unit, throw it on my shoulder, and just walk out casually.
Can you roll me just a d20?
Yay! And so it begins.
Cool.
Right, screenshot that, guys, because that's the last time you'll ever see me roll a 1 on a d20.
It's not.
Oh, if only.
It's not.
Your next roll is a 1.
It's all right. It's being recorded, so don't worry.
Yep, thank you. Yep, I like a little bit of blackmail and bribery for the future.
Brilliant.
Where are the others headed to? You headed to the ship or headed to the shop?
Try the shop first.
Okay. You walk in, ding-a-ling-ling. The woman that you saw previously is there, but there's no one else in the building. Or no one else in the shop front, I should say.
Is Mr. Nevercott around? I'm going to ask her.
Oh, I'm afraid not. No, he's been out and about all day doing errands.
Okay.
Anything I can help you with?
No. Just something wanted to talk to him about an order, or a possible order that we've been talking to him about. Any idea where he is?
I don't actually.
Okay. Righto, no worries. We'll come back later. Thank you very much.
Not a problem. If you need anything, I'm here to help.
No, that's perfectly fine. Oh, actually, have we got that fabric yet for the chairs?
Yes, that arrived already.
Oh, okay. No. In which case we've got everything. So we'll be sorting out
Would you
something.
like me to take a message for you?
Yes, actually. If you just say Troll Skull Manor.
Richard Dixon was looking for him.
Oh, there we go. Richard Dixon was looking for him.
Certainly.
Brilliant.
Also add Callie Hart's Jalak.
Oh, don't.
She was really confused for a second and goes, okay.
No, don't write that. Don't write
He doesn't
that.
actually seem to write it.
Good. Right, so we are going to go because the boys have embarrassed me enough. So lovely to see you, and we'll see you soon.
Hopefully, yes. We're always here.
Yeah, then head to the ship.
Yeah. It's the daytime. Everything is currently closed up. There's no business going on.
Are there any deck hands around?
You can sort of knock on one of the side doors. Eventually, someone sort of wearily pops his head up and is like, "Hello."
What was the name that he used? I know I wrote it down. Hang on, where's my notes? I actually haven't written down what his name was.
Zardoz Zod.
Okay.
Zardozod.
I am not going to attempt to pronounce that. Is Zod around by any chance?
He's not, no.
Okay.
I haven't seen him for a couple of days.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine.
Happens, though.
Yes, yeah, he does seem a bit of a free spirit.
Oh, he is, yes.
Well, thank you very much. I'm sorry to disturb you.
Not a problem.
And
This is odd.
yeah.
He's normally somewhere. Maybe I should try and knock on a door.
Yeah, that would probably get him the amount of his doors we've destroyed.
I bet you want to destroy his
Oh
doors.
my lord, I was expecting that. I was in the middle of taking a drink from my copper as well.
Sorry, I'll be more mature and direct next time.
No, you won't.
I'd
I
like to
will.
carve text into the side of the ship. I'm messaging you the text now.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Are you sending that to DM directly? Apparently, yes. Okay. I don't like that laugh. That's not a good laugh.
Oh, the best laugh. My laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, that meme was supposed to be a joke, Paul.
So, yeah. So, his normal two places you found him, he's not currently there.
Okay.
Let's just go round and ask random people in the street if they're Joel Axel. Sooner or later, we're bound to find at least one of them.
One's got to
Jim,
answer.
Jim, are you John Axel?
You found me out.
Oh dear.
I love you, Callie.
Oh no.
I cast disguise self and make myself look like
No, no, no.
Which version of him?
whichever
yes.
version Callie finds sexiest.
I ain't telling you that.
Well, I'm going to guess the sort of dark elf, little waistcoat, abs out version.
You get a lot of suddenly people looking at you
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
as this dark elf appears in the middle of the street.
I'm just gonna slap Jim gently upside the head and go, "Oi!"
How would take it to the toes?
All right, that's enough of that. Like,
Yeah, it is. Right, I've got no further ideas.
Okay, Eunice, where do you want to go next?
Let's go find a bard.
Okay.
Go find a who?
A bard.
A particular bard?
No.
Any bard.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion check.
You should be good at this one.
Haha.
You are able to find a number of bards. I thought being able to get them talking. It's not difficult. You find one on a street corner playing a set of bongos,
Ooh,
humming away to
lovely.
himself.
Bard off, bard off, bard off, bard off.
The bards in Waterdeep are really like unique instruments and stuff.
Yeah, I'm wondering if bongos and bagpipes would go together quite nicely.
They do.
Possible.
Can confirm.
I'll have a little go, joining him.
Okay, roll me a performance check.
Yay!
Brill.
Nice.
You start to play along. He picks up the beat a little bit. And yeah, all goes really well. And people start throwing some pennies your way. After a few minutes, another sort of from down the street, sound of a lyre as the guy starts playing and joins in with you.
Oh, nice.
Hang on.
Bard moment.
Roll for the guy with the lyre and see how good he is. Go on. Okay, he's pretty good. That's fine.
Boom. Yeah, you've got a wonderful little band going on at this point. Little crowd gathering. Everyone's tapping their toes.
Marvellous.
Song finishes and they all everyone takes a bow.
Well, I tell these guys, you guys can keep the money. I was wondering if you know what a little crescent moon and a harp.
Both look at each other. I've seen it before, but I don't know what it means.
Where did you see it?
I used to know this fella. He used to come through one of the bars I worked in quite regularly, and he wore really nice sort of long waistcoat. And that symbol was embroidered on one of the collars.
Ooh. Which bar was it?
Ooh. Would have been the... What was that one? Probably the Grand... Was it the Grand or was it... No. It wasn't by the docks. Oh. He's thinking to himself for a few minutes. And that. Which one was it now? He stops and he keeps singing. Sorry, I've had a few drinks. I'm trying to think of one. Oh, I've definitely seen it somewhere. I just can't think of where it was.
Oof. Maybe I need to get you another drink and help you.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a
go find
wonderful
bar.
idea. He happily travels along with the guy with the lyre. He travels along with you quite happily around the corner. There's a bit of a dive bar, which you realise may have been where he came from when he started hearing the music. It's shown in the corner. It's with a leaky cup. And yeah, it's not a particularly... It's pretty grimy in there.
Wipe the seat before I sit down.
That noble background.
Absolutely. I'll buy him 3 of whatever he's having.
Are you drinking as well, or are you just going to buy him some drinks?
Why not?
Oh dear.
Why do I get the feeling I'm paying for this?
Probably
Sorry,
because I've got all the money.
Right. I'm going to lead it over to Eunice and say, don't drink too much. I've only got a little bit of change.
You can very much cover this in the hand wave couple of pennies that don't make a difference.
Yeah.
And it is, as you take a drink of it, it is incredibly watered down. It is not good beer in the slightest.
Yeah.
However, he necks back his first one. Seems what happened with this. He goes, that was it. That was it. It was the Golden Stag.
Golden stag. Mm.
It's on the edge of town. You see, I know a little beer would trigger the old memory.
Obviously. I say that out
Works
loud.
every time. The golden stag.
Right. Do I know where
Nice
that
little
is?
place. It's on the edge of town. It's a nice little place.
Excellent. Should we gather up the others and take them drinking?
Why not?
Okay.
Do we know
Right.
where the others are? Because we we don't know where they are.
What are you all doing after realizing that Jalaxle isn't either of his normal locations.
Desperately trying to get away from Callie.
Love you too. Probably just heading home, to be honest, because I can't think of anywhere else we could find him. So yeah, just heading home.
Okay. So yeah, you find them back at the Troll Skull. About 2 hours since you parted ways.
We should probably check on the basement, just to make sure.
Okay.
I go down there with a pork pie.
He's still there.
Pork pie.
Reaches out for it, takes it,
I leave.
expecting to be really like, is this one gonna get taken off me as well?
I just share things. If somebody takes it, they take it. It's not to do with me. Eat it quickly.
Yeah. Happily begins scoffing his pork pie.
Tell me, my friend, do you know any bugbears?
Know a few? Yeah.
Good friends, are you?
I wouldn't say friends, no.
How sad would you be if they were all dead?
It depends. Was that like ruckus last night?
That may be something to do with my line of questioning, yes.
Then I'd be quite sad because I assumed that they were here to get me out.
Yeah,
Oh.
they said something about get him, take him back.
Oh, hopefully they were here for me then.
Well, they were.
But they didn't appear to be friendly about it. Are you sure that they're really your friends?
I suspect the boss sent them to get me back.
Who's the boss?
The boss? Xanathar.
And why would he expend so many valuable bugbears just trying to get back someone like...
I guess he must have taken a liking to me.
So, when a big boss of a guild takes a liking to you, it's never normally a good thing. Especially not
It's a good
guild
thing
like
if he likes you
Xanathar.
if he likes you for a good reason.
No, Callie. We know that somebody likes me. Introduce me to two lovely ladies. Who
That's
so
a
it can
point.
be a good thing.
How are Tamara and Susan at the moment?
I don't know. They're not returning my calls.
Oh. Okay.
Let's say we wanted to negotiate your... How would we get in touch with this boss of yours?
Well, there are ways. There are people you can talk to.
Such as...
Why would you want to do that?
Well, maybe we don't particularly like having to be woken up in the middle of the night to kill bugbears.
It's an interesting prospect, I suppose.
Or, you never know, we might be nice people.
No one in this city is nice people.
Hey, I gave you a pie.
You did. You're nicer than most. That doesn't mean you're nice.
We
Please
adopt
wander off
children.
confused.
We are nice.
Gonna leave that one hanging there. Okay.
I'll tell you what. Maybe try speaking to Trent over at the Skewered Dragon. Might be able to get you in contact with the right people.
All right, maybe we will. How can we let him know that we really have you? Maybe we cut off one of your ears or something.
He looks a bit suddenly scared at this moment. He goes,
Unless you've got a better idea, of course.
you just tell him you've got me. I suspect people know that I'm missing by now.
If bugbears came here, doesn't that mean they know he's here already?
Yep, that's a good point.
Just walk in and say, "Hi, we're the owners of Trollskull Manor. We're here to punch you in the face." Okay, I'm here to punch you in the face. This one wants to talk.
Sounds about right for us, to be honest.
Are we sure to knock politely? Let's do it.
Yes, we have to knock politely.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Well, right. We won't cut off any of his ears for now.
For now.
I'd really rather you didn't know.
Just one of his toes.
Can you stop threatening the man? If you're gonna do it, just do it.
Yeah, threats are very unbecoming.
The frets are the best bit. After that, it gets all messy. But the frets, it's like the wanting is better than the having. It's that kind of thing.
I don't know what you mean. I'm way too smart to be threatened.
Hang on. Yeah, you are. I had to try it.
Callie is not as dangerous as Lil soaking wet.
I don't know, I reckon I can shoot you further than she can.
Oof,
I think there's only one way to settle this.
that's it.
Lil and Callie roll for damage against Nitchard, see who gets the highest.
Yeah, alright.
Go on,
Yeah,
bring
alright.
it, I can take a hint.
Okay.
Right, hold on. I've got me clipboard out. I'm ready to assess the damage.
Now I'm gonna let you hit me. I'm not gonna try and dodge this in any way.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, go on.
Okay.
Right, I've got my healing potion in my hand, ready in case Nichard goes down.
Oh no, I can
Wait,
heal,
are
it's
you
fine.
gonna hit him or are you gonna Eldritch Blast him?
I don't know what I'm gonna do, yeah. I've got options.
Right, Nichard, ready.
Yeah.
I didn't mean
Lil,
to click that. No, she's not ready. I didn't mean to click that.
yeah.
Ch-
Lil, ready. 3,
You
2,
look behind you and you realize that Lil is carrying a bottle.
Hit me, Lil.
She just looks and she smiles. And...
Lil, take
Man.
this. And I hand her my rapier.
Yes,
Jesus.
take it off. Roll for damage.
And if it was from behind, then she should get a sneak attack bonus.
Oh yes. Come on, roll for damage.
Where'd you get a +3 bottle from?
It's not. That's her skill.
Alright.
It's her dex bonus.
4 plus sneak attack.
Really low. Only 9 damage, but is a bottle.
9 damage. Right. I've
Okay.
marked the
Alright.
score.
That wasn't bad, Lil, but practice makes perfect. Hit him again.
Hang on.
I
My turn first.
I glance at Jim and you can see that I'm almost raging.
It's my turn first.
Next up,
Okay.
Callie, ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Nichard, ready.
Yeah, go on.
3, 2, 1, go. Does he have to do Constitution? So come on, do it.
He said he wouldn't be defending
Yeah.
against it.
I'm not defending against it.
There we
Cheater.
go.
Hence the reason I chose that one.
Yeah. Sudden bolt of electric energy.
Ow. Ow. Okay, everyone, that hurt more.
Yeah, but best of 3 though, right?
just so you know, Richard, that's a spell that I've only used on you.
I pick up the teacup that's discarded next to me and look at the teacup and look at Jim.
Go on, improvise throwing weapon.
No, I'll stab him in the head with it.
Yeah.
Alright, I am dodging this.
No, I'm really gonna stab you. The threat is better, remember?
Right. That one.
Do you feel threatened, Jim?
I don't know, roll intimidation and find out.
Oh,
No.
that was rubbish. No, that's me. Have 5 points of health back. Hang on, I can do a couple more.
We can have a short rest after we've
Yeah,
done
I'll have a short rest, it's fine. I'll go upstairs and have a nap.
Yeah, alright, fine.
I go upstairs and have a nap. You hear really quiet sobbing, you don't know where it's coming from.
Oh, I feel bad now. Oh dear.
Are these the amount of tears you're crying?
Just 2.
2 manly tears.
Just coming down your left eye.
Most hit dice I've ever used.
Well, you said you wouldn't defend it, so I used my highest damage.
Well, maybe next time we'll let Lil use her knife instead of a bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was like, just being nice.
yeah. Whereas I went for the kill
Also,
shot.
Lil, I can't believe you hit me.
She just goes, I thought you'd dodge.
Carly, I understand why she hit me, but you thought we were friends.
I thought you were going to dodge it.
I throw her a gold coin and tell her to go get some like sweets or whatever. It is.
Oh, bonus.
Oh.
Bless her.
I just lean over to Lil and say, there you go, she'd hit him more often.
That's some good parenting right there.
I was going to say, we're teaching our child very bad habits right now.
No, we're not. We teach her to defend herself and look after herself.
You realise by the time you come back, she's not actually bought sweets. She's bought herself a couple of throwing knives, and she's there just throwing them at a dartboard.
Right, I'm actually going to
So
like
proud.
wipe a tear away. Yep, so
Yep.
proud.
Yep, brilliant.
I think I need to start giving her less money.
I was quite surprised she got some throwing knives for a gold coin. That was actually quite good, that.
Who says that's all she spent? I've had more money.
Ooh, yeah.
I did throw that platinum and we did acquire a cart and loads of food.
It probably didn't use up the platinum.
Yeah, that's a good point. She might not even used any money at all. She could have just stolen. Lil, did you steal it?
Still what?
Good girl.
Whatever happens next, I just want you to know Richard is proud of you.
Sort of beams like, yeah. Tries to sideways throw the dagger. It doesn't go very well. Just doesn't launch it. Like, no.
More practice, dear. More practice.
It's all in the waist. Waist and shoulder action. Just... Wait, hang on. That is bad parenting.
Yep.
No. It's worse when I'd showed Alyssa how to throw a Jesus Christ, she nearly got balls out of the first attempt. God. I just showed all I did was show how to throw it, and when they go down and throw it, boom, 25. I was like, Jesus wept.
Never arm the child.
Lesson learned.
So literally takes a short nap. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to take a short rest as well. Get my spell slot back after that.
Yeah, that's fair.
I want to get some food.
What would you like to do next?
We could go up to was it the Golden Stag?
Mhm.
Or we could go to Skewer Dragon. It's another pub crawl. And we could go to the Skewer Dragon and rough up Trent to see why he's sending bugbears after.
I like the roughing up idea.
I like the pub crawl,
Well, I thought you'd like the pub crawl.
and the roughing up.
I'm
My two
happy.
favourite activities.
I'm happy just to go somewhere with friends.
Ali, Joel Axel isn't a friend.
Oh, come on.
I don't know if I should be more worried when Callie's in such a good mood.
It is strange how much happier she seems after she hit.
Yeah. Sometimes just got to let these things go.
It's always nice when I get to use a spell I've not used before.
Got any more spells you want to try out on him?
Hang on. Let me see what I've got. I think I've used everything else, to be honest. I'm just going to touch one of the hairs on the centre of his forehead and set it alight.
You have used light before.
Yeah, but it's just funny to blind him.
Would you put that on?
On a hair on your chest.
Now I can see in the dark. What's the problem? Thank you, Callie. I use both hands on my hammer whilst I wander around in the dark.
I don't want to hear about you using both hands on your hammer in the dark.
I'm so glad I'm recording this. Yeah, I'm guessing it's not dark, so there's no need for light.
Yeah, it's not dark at all. It's the middle of the day.
Yeah, so I'm just going to turn it off then.
Okay.
So, if we do go to this Trent chat, are we going? Because obviously they know they must know we have it, unless the bugbears were sent by someone else who wasn't Xana. It was probably Jelax.
So Axel was the bugbears. That would explain why we can't find him.
Exactly.
As conspiracy theories go, I'm a fan.
Yep.
Canon now. There we are. We accidentally murdered Jarlax.
Oh no. No, I don't like that canon at all. Let's not. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
So yeah. Where you go? We do.
Should we go drinking first and then rough up somebody?
Can do. I mean, I thought somebody would have come by now from the city guard, but never mind.
So which one are you
How
going to
do we-
first?
How do we put a protect on this basement, though? And
It's
have
easy.
we checked in on Istrid to make sure she's not going to look in the...
You buy more throwing knives.
Yeah. Yeah, buy more throwing knives, give them to Lil.
Can we have another training montage with Lils? Better with throwing knives again.
We're gonna need a montage. So you're going to train Lil of them. I mean, if you ask Lil not to let anyone go downstairs, she's like, okay.
Are you
If
taking...
they try, stab them in the groin.
Yep, groin hurts most.
That's
I
the
guess
more
it's
good
built around,
parenting.
aren't
Yeah.
they?
That is actual good parenting though, because it will, defend her. So Or
Out, stab them in the groin.
Or what you want to do, go for the side of their knees and just put a little bit of pressure. It doesn't actually take that much pressure to break someone's knee. That was bad parenting, I'm going.
I just stare at Catley as if to go like, how do you know this?
I wasn't always an adventurer.
Please demonstrate on Nichard.
If you so much as go near my knee, I will rage and break you in two.
Wait, you're saying you were more violent before you were an adventurer?
Wasn't always easy living in the temple.
Who knew?
Why do you think I'm attracted to the bad boys?
Oh dear.
Hey, I've got to play up to this, haven't I? Anyway, let's go drinking because I've revealed a little too much about my past.
Because I've got no more words.
Wait, so you're going to go to the Skewer Dragon where you've been to beforehand, which is by the waterfront, or are you going to go to the Golden Stag first?
I thought we should do the Golden Stag first, and then we'll be in. We won't be all roughed up.
Yeah, we'll be in better moods as well.
We can hear more stories from Callie about how she bricked knees.
So the Golden Stag is on the edge of town. It's a rural pub is the wrong term, but it has that slightly more feel to it. Above the door, there is this would be gold-leafed stag's head. It's a nice building. You walk inside, and inside is clean and nice and airy. It is a very nice looking place.
This is what we need our place to be like.
Nichard
Big head outside.
And Jim stand out a little bit. As
That's
Odrak
true of anywhere.
Callie and Eunice less so.
Is this a pub? Where's all the blood on the floors?
No, I believe this is called more of an inn than a pub.
Inn.
It's a slightly more upmarket place than the places we've been frequenting.
Sounds insane if you ask me.
I don't like it here.
Oh,
I feel like I need to make a fight.
I start to move away from all of the bar stools.
Good plan.
Can I have a look around and see if anyone looks like they're wearing a long waistcoat with a symbol embroidered up?
Roll me a perception check. You don't see anyone of that description. As you look around there, everyone does look to be quite well dressed. Maybe not quite noble, but sort of they have money.
So we definitely stand out like sore thumbs.
Richard has money.
I'm a noble, don't you know?
I'm just creepy and weird, don't you know?
Okay, you don't see anyone with that particular symbol or wearing that particular style of clothing either.
Are there any bards around?
Not in the same sense as Eunice is a bard.
So not short.
There seems to be somebody who's by the bar who is telling stories.
Okay.
But not a musician as such.
Oh, I'm going to go over and have a listen.
Storyteller.
Yeah, he is telling a long tale. He's about a third of the way through, and he's talking to some of the patrons, and he's telling a tale of great adventures, of how he went deep under the city into the maze beneath. He encountered vile creatures of undeath, horrible trolls, and how him and his friends valiantly fought against them. Well, the tale sort of continues, and roll me an insight check.
Anyone?
Yeah, there we.
Eunice has done it.
You are. His story isn't entirely unbelievable. Like, parts of it sound like he's being very sincere and true, but there is definitely embellishment.
Any good story has embellishment.
Yeah. There is. It's a good story, though. It is entertaining.
Good.
While
Is
you're
that
listening, while you're listening, the man behind the bar says, "Would you like drinks,
Drinks
or
sound
were you
good.
looking, or were you looking for rooms?" Sorry.
Do you do anything with fancy umbrellas?
Callie might want a room.
Fancy umbrellas? No. We do some very fine
Swiggly
drinks,
stick?
though.
Swiggly sticks, cherries?
Cherries, yes.
Nice. I want one with a cherry in it and then with a little bit of citrus on the side or a bit of cucumber.
Certainly.
I'd like your roughest grog, please.
I'll have what she's having.
I would like
Sort of
one
shudders.
One of your fancy pink glittery drinks with an umbrella, please.
They don't do umbrellas here, Richard.
Oh.
But they can do as a cherry.
Yeah, cherries almost as good.
Can you put like a little axe inside of it?
Can you
We need
cut?
to get those for hours.
I was gonna say, can you cut a little axe out of a piece of cucumber?
Genuinely cannot believe I'm making this roll.
I apologize. A little.
He comes back with a selection of basically martinis.
Yeah.
One has a few more cherries in them. One of them indeed has a bit of cucumber that's been cut into an axe shape.
Amazing.
Yeah. This one isn't it, Church?
They're very nice. The alcohol is clearly good quality.
Oh, just enjoy your drinks, guys. It's fine.
Mm. Yeah, we haven't been
you
charged
never
from yet,
allowed
so yeah.
Yeah, well, it's okay. I'll just keep watch sober.
You really think
If
that
you
one
like.
drink is going to get me drunk?
I don't know. I seen your constitution roll last time.
What are you talking about? These drinks are massive.
No, you're fine.
They are very alcoholic. The barman is like, that would be 5 gold, please.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, I got this.
Oh,
It's
okay,
okay.
fine.
Thank you. Takes it and adds it to a pouch.
I would like to leave immediately. This is horrendously expensive.
You feel very out of place here.
It's like a trendy wine bar in the middle of London.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've
Yeah.
never felt more out of place than in a trendy wine bar.
I can make
Yeah.
it less
Oh,
trendy.
I'm loving it.
Jim is also secretly loving it, but he doesn't want.
You can have a sip of my massive drink, Jim.
I love that it's a massive cup to you, and everyone else is like, thank you.
Yeah, it's like a little thimble.
Yeah, Callie's not sure if she's enjoying it or not, but you know, it's somewhere to go. You know.
So I'm going to say to the barman, do you ever get musical bards in here at all?
Very rarely. There are a few bards that come in who are very, very talented. We tend to find that most performers can be quite rambunctious. It's nicer to have those who are better at just a little calm.
I'm just going to lean over to Eunice a second. What the fuck does that mean?
No dancing on the table.
Oh, acting a tit. Okay. I didn't know if it was like proper bard talk. I wasn't too sure.
We have a number that do come in and like to share their tales. As tall as I suspect most of them are, but people like a good story.
Well, stories are told by the winners and those that were the fastest on their feet to get away.
Well said.
Looks at you. He's almost perplexed at the fact that you came out with this very quite intelligent, not intelligent, but sort of very wise, profound statement. He's like, oh.
Choose your words carefully there, Paul.
I don't think that.
Look, I've failed so many intelligent roles, I've just started reading.
Yeah, he's why do you ask? Sorry.
Oh, I'm a bard myself.
I see.
Don't worry, I've had quite a morning of it. I'm taking a rest, looking for some quiet pursuit.
Oh, in that case, yes, please. He sort of looks at you and looks up at Nidget. Like, please feel free to take as long as you need. We have many. We pride ourselves on having a calm and nice environment.
I look for the fanciest vacant seat and try and sit in it.
Oh dear.
There's various booths that are around. They're all the fabric on them is very nice red velvet.
I sit in a booth.
It's all very nice.
Is this the sort of place where you leave your weapons at the door?
No one's asked you to, but if you look around, no one is armed.
This is fantastic. I will. Lots of rich, stupid people. Just warm up the old mage hand.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I'm going to continue with the barman and start laying in on the old lady shtick. Liken him to my great nephew. Say what a lovely establishment he keeps. Just generally get him onto chit and hoping to try and get information about his clientele a bit.
Are you going to ask him about the symbol particularly, or just questions in general?
Just questions in general.
You quickly learn he's quite happy to talk about his clientele. Again, he doesn't give any specifics out, but there's lots of conversation about how they are the richer members of society, those who not necessarily just in the city themselves, those that also travel from outside the city, that come to stay at this establishment. That they like to keep professional and courteous, and their guests are always the same, and they pride themselves on making people feel comfortable, like it's a home away from home.
I'm just taking notes for our pub.
he himself does seem a little uptight, a bit snooty.
Like he's got a stick up his arse.
Yeah.
Right.
I could say, yes, we were recommended this pub by this inn, sorry, by a young fellow, and he impressed upon me the wonderful welcome and the quality of your day.
Ah, well, we get a lot of it from. Make sure we always get the best quality materials and goods. Wouldn't want to have bad quality, would you?
Well, no, absolutely not. You need to have a good weft.
Indeed, indeed. We are lucky to have found a quite fantastic haberdasher who's able to provide some wonderful materials.
Oh, who do you use?
Mr. Nevercott.
Oh, yes, I know his works. And such a charming gentleman.
He is, yes. He doesn't visit often, but when he does, he's always very, very nice.
Have you seen him recently?
No, I can't say that I have.
I bumped into him last week, just on a casual. Yeah.
He's a very fine, upstanding member of our society, of our city. And the person
Isn't
that really...
he just, though?
Jim butts in.
very
Callie
surprised
wants to
at
fuck him.
Really?
Again, he looks very taken aback. He's like...
Sorry, going back to my drink now.
Clear his throat a little bit.
Jim, go and sit with Richard. Go on, just go sit with Richard. Go on.
I'm just going to usher Jim over.
All right. I know when I'm not.
I do apologise for our friend. He's been away at sea for a very long time. He's forgotten how to act in polite company.
It is often a trait shared by sailors. They're not normal. They're not normal people that we see around here, but the company you keep is, of course, your choice.
Unfortunately, we see a little too many of them in the city proper.
Well, there are many, but living in a port does have its advantages.
It does. Some of the pleasure vessels are actually very interesting. Have you been on one?
Myself, no.
They're actually quite fun.
Oh, really? I've never had the the pleasure. Made myself sad.
Go and sit in the corner and think about what you've done with that joke.
Feel bad. So no, but, the port does bring in some fantastic, fine liqueurs from all over the world.
Oh, was it brandy that Liff used?
It was, yes, it was.
So if I quickly draw him the label of the brandy bottle Liff used stock, say, do you know where we could find this?
Ooh, somewhat of a difficult bottle to get hold of. It's elven in originally. Obviously, traders trade it from everywhere, but it's brewed by the elves. Distilled by the elves, even. Throw it in. There's probably only one trader I know that sells that brings in things like this. Have you ever been to Solom's shop? He sells all kinds of trinkets and bits and pieces, and what I'm going to very politely call tat.
The one with the hideous eye outside.
Yes, he has the strange bestial thing in his window. But yes, he also imports various materials and things. He's got a good eye for getting the surprise.
That is a very useful, very much.
This is fine. He's a strange little gnome, but he's has been known to procure some quite delightful things in the past. Have you been looking for a bottle at all? I can see if I can
Yes.
speak with him.
Ooh.
If you would like me to.
That might be. Callie, do you think we should speak to him ourselves?
Might be an idea.
Or do you think it would be good to go through this fine gentleman?
Well, it's always nice to make another connection. So, sorry, I don't think I got your name.
My name is Xander.
Xander. Wonderful. Well, it's always nice to make a connection. So, yeah, if you're wanting to help us out.
Well, certainly. This is what the innkeepers do.
Yes,
The
we've
innkeepers look after our customers.
we've not heard much about the Guild of Innkeepers, but I'm sure they're wonderful.
Oh, we have many of the inns and pubs in the city.
I thought we were in the end of the Guild of it.
Soon to be. Well, we've paid, haven't we?
There you
We
are.
haven't opened up.
I assume that was not saying it.
No. That was out of character. I'm not
fellowship.
there. I'm sitting at the table.
That's a fellowship of the innkeepers, I should say.
Mm-hmm. Well, rather than guild, fellowship does sound a little better.
Fellowship of the innkeepers. That was Paul misspeaking. Right.
No, it's all right.
Actually, I have a very sort of awkward subject with you. The chap who told us about this establishment picked something up while they were here, and I felt really I should return it to owner. Could you tell me if you know who this cufflink?
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
Nice.
Okay. Yes, I do. He is one of our. I wouldn't say a regular. He uses the inn when he's in town. He likes to. Says he prefers staying here than taking the time to set up his own home. I can. I'm trying to think of where I might see him. I haven't seen him for the last few days. He's usually in about maybe once a week, though.
We suppose we could come back.
I can certainly point you a message if you would like.
That would be very good.
Yes. Where would I make it out to?
Troll Skull Manor.
Oh, you're the new owners of Troll Sky. How intriguing.
Did you know Liv?
Not very well. I knew of him. Working understanding more than a friendship, if you understand what I mean. We met a few times, but never really socially.
Was he a
It's always-
pleasant fellow?
Well, as I said, I didn't really know him very well. I met him a few times. He was quite pleasant, yes. He seemed polite enough. We traded conversation, but
Yes, we're renovating.
oh, excellent.
We'll be open in about 9 days.
Oh, fantastic.
7.
About 7 days, in fact, yes.
Mm.
Have you spoken with the Fellowship?
Yes.
It's a good idea. Ah, excellent. It's good to hear. Yes, I'll pass your message on for you. That is most delightful. That you're opening up the troll skull.
Marvellous.
always
And
nice
if there's
to
anything
hear.
we can do for you,
Oh, there are many things I am always in need of, but most of that comes from business. But, I will pass that on to Dale that I have seen you and that you are looking. That you have something of his.
marvellous. Thank you very much.
Not to worry. Is there anything else you were needing?
Another drink?
Is everyone all right for drinks?
Great minds.
So, the same again, or would you like to try something a little different?
Oh yes, recommend me something.
I do have a quite fantastic bottle of. Let me reach it. This is a halfling wine. It is slightly pinkish white wine. It is very crisp flavour.
Okay. I'm willing to try it.
I normally sell it for around £8 a bottle, but as you are members of the Fellowship, we'll call it.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Always nice to make new friends.
Definitely.
He pops the cork on the bottle. He goes, you'll need to give it just a couple of minutes before you pour. Places glasses down for you all.
Perfect. How much was it?
5.
5. Yep, sorted. So for gold, we are down to 69.
Oh, you're so childish.
Yeah.
Oh, so childish.
Had to be done though.
Sorry,
Take
I'm
it
in
over
the
to the
moment.
booth.
Yeah. Are we still in the pub, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, you try this. It's not quite a rosé, but it's that slightly pinkish colour. It is very, very nice.
And nobody got me a drink?
Yeah.
Well, I got a bottle of wine. So.
Yeah, there's glasses.
Oh, I'm not cultured enough for a wine, unfortunately. Sorry.
No,
Jim
try
takes a
it.
swig straight from the bottle.
Oh, really? I'm going to slap him upside the head. I'm
gonna
tempted
do
to
the
add...
other side of the head as well.
Yeah, I'm tempted to add an Eldritch Blast on that one as well.
Oh, no, we don't want to ruin this fine establishment that we're already in. And I just slide. Say, I slide over a hand axe away and just cut his hands off.
That was quite useful. We found out lots.
While you're sat there enjoying your wine, a pair of elven individuals walk through the door. They are decked out in fine robes, little tree symbols on the robes.
Mm-hmm. Seen that before, haven't we?
Yeah, indeed.
Yes, I've seen a tree before.
It's in the robes are in shades of green.
These people look really fancy.
They walk up to the bar, and barman seems to almost. He's like, "Oh yes, certainly." Yeah. He reaches down, produces a bottle of wine for them, 2 glasses, and clicks his fingers, and one of the sort of various other servants comes outside, nods, walks back in again. A few minutes later, brings out a plate of cheeses and bread. and they take their food and they sit down at a table, not right near you, but it's like a few tables along, a few booths along, I should say. They very much have an air of grace about them, but their robes give off the fact that they are probably some form of religious organization.
I'm going to make sure that my symbol of Selune is nice and on show.
I straighten my loincloth.
These guys are druids, aren't they? Of the Emerald Enclave,
Yes, they are.
I believe. When we saw the symbol before.
Yes, you have to. Yeah.
Are they good people?
From what you know, yes.
Awesome.
The Emerald Enclave protects nature. So they're not necessarily, they're not as devout or as like protective as the Order of the Gauntlet, for example, which are paladins primarily and priests of Tor and other such protector gods. But they're not downright evil. They protect the land, they protect life. Many are clerics of life or druids or rangers. If anyone would like to, you can roll me a perception check.
Yep.
I'll leave that to the good guys, not me.
Ooh, all right. I
There you
I got a very good roll for that one, being as I've got a +0.
Yeah. It's a natural 19 and I'm natural 19.
Yeah.
Jim is looking around, and then all of a sudden, his night vision goggles slip down over his eyes, and he can't see anything.
It's like, everything turns black and white. Eunice and Callie notice that one of the two of them has a pendant around his neck of a golden stag's head.
So we're in the pub called the Golden Stag, and he's got a golden stag around his neck.
Yes.
Bouncers?
Oh, they're definitely not bouncers.
Have we just stumbled on another conspiracy?
Yeah.
Oh.
No. We've stumbled across a side quest.
Oh, really?
I'm going to glide over to Xander and thank him for the delicious wine and say, why is your pub called the Golden Stag?
It is named after... I'm not originally from Waterdeep. I travelled north.
He came here on a stag do.
No, on my journey I encountered a golden stag.
Mm. Golden stags are quite rare.
I did not kill it, no.
Shame. Would look
It
good
was
on the wall.
a beautiful creature that, whilst I was not struggling on my journey north, but I had no place, and I was lost, I suppose is a good word to use. The stag guided me back back on my path.
Physically back on your path, or in a religious metaphor, sort of?
Both.
Oh,
Wonderful.
how extraordinary.
Yes.
Thank you for a lovely tale.
That is fine. I've always believed that it is a creature of the gods. You know, you do not see such things normally. So I decided when I chose to set this bar up, I took over, I should say, that I would rename it. And yes, I chose Stag.
Well, it sounds like you definitely had a encounter with the gods?
I think I did, yes.
Well,
I'm going to the booth.
I'm just going to drink some more wine because, it's quite nice wine.
It's a very good one.
Do you think these druids would be interested in looking at our stone?
What stone?
Why would they want to look at my stones?
Regarding that stone, I believe it's best if we keep that as hidden as possible for the moment.
Yeah, probably.
Unless we show it to them, then we get them to touch it, and they'll forget all about it.
There is always that.
That's not a bad plan, yeah.
Nobody should touch my stones. I don't understand what we're talking about.
Yeah, alright. That's a plan. Let's leave that as, plan E or something. I think we do need to find out a little bit more about this stone, but
Well, I figured because, stones are natural, aren't they? Well, obviously this one's not. It's got eyes.
That is the dictionary definition of natural.
And, druids.
Mm.
No.
I have no idea what you guys are talking
Sandwiches.
about. Oh,
You've got some in your bag.
I've got a couple in my bag, yeah.
Excellent.
Have you got any?
It's always good to be prepared.
Have you got any of that mouldy cheese left?
Oh, it's right at the bottom.
Ah, okay. Always need to carry your mouldy cheese.
Well, of course.
Never know when you're going to need it. I just want to see you try and eat that at some point because that'll just be hilarious.
Well, when I'm hungry.
It's got strong tea.
Yeah. May not be able to chew through it though. You might have to swallow it all in one go.
Phrasing.
I said what I said.
Yep. Just remember to use those exact words with each other.
I almost wish I'd never admitted that now.
No,
See,
you
it's not the fact that you've admitted it, it's the fact we will always remember it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've got loads of notes and I'm going through now, and I've just wrote out the bottom, Callie has the first. Remember, you're recording. Blackmail.
Darn it.
Right, guys, what we're doing next?
Leaving here.
Going and beating up that other guy.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay. You make your way through town. Can each of you roll me perception checks?
Oh my lord. Did we actually all get higher than 10? I think that's the first time we've all got higher than 10.
Not 20.
That's pretty rolled, right? Yes.
Damn.
You as you're heading around, you're sort of trying to cut your best way through town. You hear one of the town criers, and they're talking about various things, and they're like, oh, yeah, ship, this due in, ships coming in, wars to the west, sea monster spotted in the bay.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am stuck in the middle of you.
Something like that.
Sea monster. Sea monster.
Sea monster.
City of Elturel destroyed.
Ah, that place was a dump anyway.
I think that's where the Nichard family went on holiday.
Oh dear.
Um,
Explain play's been destroyed then.
Dragon cultists seen.
We're back a second.
Okay.
Dragon
Start-
cultists.
Starts again. War in the west. Sea monster seen in the bay.
Dragon cultists.
This
I'm going to go
seems-
up to him and say, "Hello, I would like all of your subquests, please."
He looks very confused.
What my friend is trying to say, this sea monster sounds interesting. So does this thing about dragon cultists. What do you know about those?
Put up a paper. I have the words sea monster seen in the bay. Dragon cultist seen in the south, which is, I think, the south, deep south.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be
Yeah,
from
that's what
land
it's-
down under by any chance?
No.
He's one of these video game NPCs who just repeats the same thing over and over again.
Quick side.
Where-
I met an Australian IT technician the other day. I asked him if he came from a land down under.
Get out.
Anyway, yes, I'm just given the news to read out. I'm reading out the news as requested.
Where is the city of Elturel?
You asking him, or it's whether you know it?
No, asking him.
Elturel, the south and west of here.
Well, which one is it? South or west?
South and a bit west.
The southwest.
Yes.
Better.
Do I recognise that name?
Roll a religion check.
Ooh.
The holy city of Elturel. It's west of Baldur's Gate.
Mm-hmm.
It is called the Holy City because about 20 years ago, the city was attacked by undead, and the now Grand Overseer was able to pray to Torm to bring up the companion, a orb of light that floats permanently in the sky that drives away undead.
Ah. Interesting. It's been destroyed, you say?
That's what I have on my thing. It's been destroyed.
Okay, that's the orb of light's failed.
What about this sea monster?
Sea monster spotted in the bay.
Is it big? Is it little? Is it green? Does it look like him? Points at Aldrak.
Does it have a hat?
There's a sea monster in the bay. That is all I have. I don't have any information
Guys,
for you.
I actually pick him up off the floor. Who gives you that information?
I was passing information, and the offices get their information from whoever sends it to them, and then we pass it on.
Where are the offices?
Fact was in. Probably, this kind of thing has either come from the Lord's Alliance or Force Grey.
Okay, thank you. And I put him down.
Force
You
Grey
do
is
realise
then.
that you've reset the NPC. He's going to have to go all again now.
Oh no. Don't do it, Paul. Don't do it. I can see that plan in your head. Don't do it. It's almost...
Glitches slightly to the left, and it's like,
Yeah.
or in the west. He's like, yeah. So yeah, I just shout the news.
We need to head for the front of our pub. I can probably get us on a ship, and we should go and kill this monster. It'll be fun.
But what about the stew we're supposed to shake down?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, maybe you do him first.
Phrasing.
It was a cheap.
It was just that silence. I just loved it.
Okay. So you're gonna continue on.
Yeah, we need to massacre someone because if Nietzsche doesn't rage by the end of the session, I won't sleep well tonight.
It just didn't happen. Yeah.
No, it just didn't happen.
That's an interesting kink you've got there.
Well, you know, it's each of their own. It's Thursday. That time comes round again.
You've been to the Secure Dragon before. You know exactly where it is. It's the place you went looking for Floon.
Ooh.
You walk in again. It's this.
Didn't they recognize me last time we were here?
They did recognize you. Yes, you know this place.
Hi everyone.
A few of the locals are like, Richard. You've seen these people many, many, many times before.
Oh,
Most of them are drunk sailors and
What?
such.
what should we do with the drunken sailor? What should no? Okay.
I'm looking for someone. Someone else here has the details. I choose.
I love that. Just, but who wrote everything down because I haven't so far.
Trent.
I've also got him.
Trent. Yes.
Yeah, you know the barman. He points over to one of the common drunks that's often there, sort of leaning over his beer.
Oh, simple enough, guys.
It's never this simple.
Aldrak, arrest that.
Yeah.
one.
What?
I don't
Oh,
know.
we could actually do that.
Is this how it
couldn't we?
works?
Well, I need a reason to harass him.
He's coming right for me.
Literally, we've been together for quite some time now. Someone coming towards you does not warrant an arrest. It normally warrants an ambulance.
Yeah, well said.
Yes. He's got a knife.
And that bothers you because
Fine, fine. I'll drink beer. Go talk to him.
Richard, just pretend he's a door.
Why would
Phone.
I do that? There's a member of the city watch here who could watch me knock on the door.
But instead of the door, you know, knock on his head.
Why would I ruin the pub I like?
You
I'm gonna
like
slide
this
it to
place?
Trent.
I will say this: Richard feels a lot more at home in this bar.
Yeah. I'm guessing me and Eunice feel very out of place.
Yeah, conversely, yes.
Yeah,
the two of you
yeah.
have the place.
I'm going to
I,
slide up to this Trent and say, what does the name Troll Skull Manor mean to you?
No. His response.
Oh dear.
okay. So drunk and disorderly. I'm afraid I'm going to have to.
There we go.
Oh, you touched me, drunkard.
That's fine. Look, just
He's
have
resisting arrest, Aldrak. Kill him.
we'll just have a pop outside, matey. We'll have some fresh air. We'll have a bit of a chat. And I'm just going to grab him by the scruff of the neck.
Can you roll me a dexterity check?
Oh dear.
Why would I need to roll dexterity?
Or to try and grab him?
Would that be a strength check?
Not in this situation.
Fuck's sake.
Oh dear.
See, this is the reason. Oh, hang on. Oh,
Yeah,
hang on. Well,
That was a
Wait there.
save. That was a
yeah,
save.
hold on. There we go.
Oh, it was close.
You try to grab him, and he ducks out of your way with a speed that doesn't, kind of belays his drunkenness a little bit.
He's one of those drunken monks. Right, okay.
Can I use a strength check? Oh, there we go. That's better.
What does he have to make?
Wisdom.
That's a flat nothing.
Yes! Needs to be 14.
Yeah, he suddenly freezes on the spot.
There you
Cool.
go, dear.
Now can I
we
take him
carry him
outside?
outside?
Yeah, you can now carry him outside.
Oh, well, I'm not going to carry him. Hold on.
That was a save. That was a save. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, no one seems to stop you.
No.
They're just like, okay, sure.
This is a regular occurrence.
In this place, it would be.
Okay, so little alleyway down the side. We're just going to dump him there. What do we do next, guys? That's the first time I've actually done my police duties. Come on.
I know, I'm stunned.
I haven't asked you to steal anything yet.
Yet. Yeah, can make another wisdom saving throw on each of your turns, Paul.
Yeah, you can do, which is probably backwash. What's your DC?
I think we
Yep,
should
14.
Probably tie him up then while he's.
Yeah. As you dump him in the alley, he's sort of.
Feel better, dear?
Who are you?
Sit down before I put you down.
He is sat down. Yeah, I've laid him down.
Ah. Never mind. Carry on.
Who are you people and what do you want?
Hold on 1 minute, I just want to put my torturing dress on.
Really?
Well, we know that you're Trent. We suspect you're a link to the Xanathar. We believe you sent bugbears to our home last night, endangering poor Lilith.
Yeah.
I appreciate the workout personally.
Not to mention poor Jim.
No. No. We've got a kid. The kid is more important. There is
Two
a
of us.
child.
Important than me?
Yes.
One of those statements is true. I am Trent, yes.
All right then. So who sent bugbears?
No idea.
Yeah. What? I don't know.
Get your
Fuck all.
dress on now.
Callie, he's hard to read.
He's very hard to read.
Right. Can I not just like slap him across the face to try and wake him up a little bit?
You can roll intimidation if you wish to.
Intimidation for a slap? Okay then.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're trying to injure him.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I'm trying to injure him. I assume you're trying to intimidate him into talking, yes?
Yeah.
There we go. Smack. Answer the question properly, dickhead.
Yes, I work for Xanathar. No, I did not send bugbears to your home.
Who did?
I suspect the boss arranged that with somebody else.
And the boss is?
Xanathar.
Xanathar, yes.
I'd like to meet your boss so I can headbutt him.
Or her.
Oh dear. That's not a good laugh at all.
The guy just starts to laugh.
I'm not sure how much of that was Paul and how much that was the NPC.
Column B.
Nitch should headbutt this guy. Go on.
Fine. I grab by the scruff and headbutt him.
Crack! He just looks really dazed. Like, oh. How? That was unnecessary.
It
Hey,
wasn't.
He asked politely.
I didn't ask politely.
Well, you're hardly, what's the word, cooperating?
That's a
I've
very
told
long
you.
word for you, dear. Well done.
My head hurts.
I couldn't introduce you to the boss for no reason.
I have a reason. I want to shave my forehead with his beautiful nose.
And also, you know,
That definitely wouldn't happen.
you sure?
Yes.
And also, sorry, one moment.
Wait, out of character, broken juicy.
Yeah, you have. Right. Where was I? I can't even remember what I was saying. No, go on. I've lost it. You broke me.
What is it that
Ooh, you broke up.
if what is it you want? If you're here to pick a fight, I'm not the right person to pick a fight with.
Why?
We'll just...
Well, because that won't help you in any way, shape, or form.
It gives us a
Fun, though.
small amount of satisfaction.
I don't need a reason to fight. I mean, look at me.
He's got a point.
What do we want from him?
I don't know why we're here. I want to go fight the sea monster.
All right, look, if we wanted to talk to your boss to get him to call off the attacks on our plate, how would we go about doing that?
Well, why is the boss arranging attacks on your building? I suppose is the question.
That's
Because he's threatened by my manly methods of dealing with problems.
and also that's very privileged information. If you want the answer, you got to give us something in return.
I
Fine,
can
I'll tell you.
certainly-
The best pies in the city.
That were bought in.
My boss isn't the kind of person who sends bugbears after people for pie.
He's definitely an evil person then. If he doesn't like pie.
I mean, it's more the bugbear bit that.
So he does like pie, but he doesn't like bugbears.
It's all right. None of the bugbears survived.
Oh well.
Do we have the note from the bugbear that the bugbear was carrying?
Oh yeah, I think I picked that up.
Yes, you did. There was a note, wasn't there? Yes.
Mhm.
Which was your address.
Yeah.
Could we see if it's if he recognises the handwriting?
Could be a number of people. I'm not really an expert on writing.
Hmm.
I don't understand what it is you actually want.
We want to meet your boss to tell him off for sending bugbears to our house.
Right. Well, no one meets the boss.
Yeah.
That's not really how this works.
Right. So who's your boss? And then we'll go through the chain. We'll do it right.
See, now you're talking the right language.
Look, you tell us where to go or I'll headbutt you again and again and again and again and again.
I can pass a message on for you if you would like.
That's,
I want an address.
yeah. Yeah, no.
I'm wearing a dress.
Shut up, Jim.
We don't do the passing on notes. We're the sort of people that sees a problem and takes care of it for ourselves. So you will be telling us where to find your boss, or he's going to headbutt you again.
I might take a run up this time.
Yeah, it'll hurt even more. I'm sure
Okay.
I've got lots of things that will hurt even more than that.
Okay, so what actually is it that... What are you hoping to achieve? This is what I'm confused about.
So we'll find your boss, we'll headbutt your boss, and your boss will tell us where his boss is, and so on until we get to the top, and I can headbutt him. And then Callie would have a conversation.
And eventually the bugbears will stop coming.
It's like a pyramid, but with headbutt.
Yeah.
Part of me really wants you to meet the boss just so I can watch your face when you try and headbutt him.
Sorry. You've broken Josie
That-
again. Give me a minute.
Let's arrange that. Let's have you enjoy yourself.
But, given that that would be... Well, I'd probably get in trouble for that one. How about... I make some arrangements for you. You can come and meet someone of importance.
So you're
what's the
admitting that you're not important.
name?
I'm important in what I do. I'm probably not anywhere near as important than what you need.
Well,
Oh,
then
so
you're
you know what
useless
we
to
need.
us. Well, if you're not important, then you're useless to us. Eldritch Blast next to his head.
So, I mean, I didn't think I was going to be of any use to you.
Your information. Give it or die.
As I said, I'm happy to help you.
Just
To
tell us
arrange a
where
meeting
to
for you.
find your boss.
Take us to your boss right now.
That's not that easy.
Another
Take it easy.
Eldritch Blast next to his head.
I'm not messing you around. I'm genuine. It's not that easy.
Why is it not that easy?
Because I don't know exactly where he's going to be.
Guess.
I can't just guess where he might be.
Guess. No.
Well, that's not going to help you.
DC 14 Wisdom save, please, Paul. Damn it.
You would.
Listen, if I guess, there's more chance I'll get it wrong. I don't want to get it wrong. You want to meet my boss, I'm willing to help you. But I can't just make things happen.
Right, this guy's useless.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just having a think, and I'm going to huddle Jim and Aldrak over into a corner. Out of sight, out of ears.
That's going to be interesting.
In which case, I'm going to keep Eldritch blasting next to his head so that he can't hear anything.
Excellent. Because we also don't want Callie to hear.
Kurt. Oh dear.
Do we maybe make a deal and see how much they want for this, theoretically speaking?
No.
Way you're thinking.
Jim, where did you come into this place?
Oh, I dragged him over as well.
I'm
Oh,
here.
alright.
I was invited.
I'm guessing I put a sizable dent in the wall by now.
Yeah. There's a big crack appearing in the wooden wall. It's pretty much like a splinter.
Mm-hmm.
Drag Nichard over as well.
I resist being dragged.
Well,
Okay,
I
okay.
can hardly actually drag you.
Grab him by the loincloth.
Yeah.
That's not
No,
his
no, no,
loincloth.
don't grab that, don't grab that. I wonder.
Should we let this one know that we have Ott to try and find out how important Ott is?
I don't care. I want to
Well,
find
they
this
already know
monster.
we have him, obviously. Otherwise, they wouldn't be sending people to kill us. So I don't see any harm in that.
Yeah?
I don't care.
Two, and
Let's
I
add-
don't care, and a no.
No. Sea monster. Sea monster.
Sea monster, yeah, definitely.
I think this guy is absolutely useless. I don't think he's got anything that we need. I think he's stalling for time.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I hope another bugbear turns up.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, I'm going to go back over to the dude and kick him in the shins. And say, come on, Callie.
Go on, Eunice. Off you go. Kick him.
Kick him and he goes, ow!
Hang on,
That wasn't necessary.
what we doing?
We think.
think-
You're gonna go hunt this monster.
Yeah. This guy's wasted enough of our time.
Alright, I'm going to leave him with that one. Go on, fail it. Please fail it. Yes!
Oh, he's holding the side of his head. Just a little bit of blood trickle out of one of his ears.
That's for wasting our time.
I don't understand how this ever achieves anything. But
No,
well.
no, I don't know how it does either. And we keep doing it.
I think we're turning into murder hobos. This is not good.
Yeah, I think we are.
I'm an accessory. I don't do the murder hoboing.
It's all right. It's just a Xanathar guild member.
Well,
You know,
let's be fair.
just
I
some eyes going to turn up and try and kill us all
Mm.
one day.
You see what happened to the last gazer that we fought? We killed it in one go.
yeah.
Deleted that.
Paul's still fuming from that day. He says that as he's penciling in a dragon attack in the next 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh dear.
You have no idea.
Just guys, listen. As soon as you hear roll initiative, I'm just going to just quickly log off.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably a good plan. Right. Okay, so that was useless. Yeah,
Let's go kill a sea monster, shall we?
Yeah.
we'll probably have more luck with the sea monster, to be honest. Although after roughing up this guy, I feel like we should go home and protect Lil.
Yeah. Part of me's thinking that as well.
Mm.
Remember, there's the spare armory of stuff I have, which Lil has access to.
That's true. It's my quarterstaff, my spear. I've got a dagger. Yeah, no, that's all just at home.
I'm picturing some sort of like Home Alone type scenario now where she just set all these things up.
Oh, we need a side.
Deadly prep.
Yeah, we need a side episode of that. Just Lil protecting the house, Home Alone style.
Oh, who says she's not?
That would be amazing.
Okay, everybody, you're home. Make a dexterity save.
Just this log appears on O and wipes out Richard.
Yeah, no, Paul. We-
Head torched and then covered in feathers.
We're giving the DM some really bad ideas right now.
It's fine. I'm likely to survive most of it. I have the highest HP.
Yeah, I have 20. I'm screwed.
Let's wait till the next level where I get sort of uncanny dodge thing.
I have need for a coffee.
Okay.
So I shall return momentarily.
Okay.
I could also use a drink, so
Tea as well.
But also, I'm still recording. Don't say anything about me.
Wait, is she gone? Callie's such a lovely person. I don't know why she has this idea that we talk shit behind her back.
I mean, I do.
Terrible taste in gentlemen friends.
She's such a lovely person with an amazing personality and not at all violent whatsoever.
Never. So demure.
Hmm. And thirsty as hell. So there we go.
I could not possibly comment.
See, you're already saying that because you're on camera.
It's true.
And he's still careful in what he says. Oh, God. What's new on Netflix?
It's got a whole load of Studio Ghiblis on.
Alyssa's going through every single one of them, bless her. She loves them.
Aww.
We've got them all on DVD, but instead of taking a DVD out of the box, putting it in the DVD player, changing it to the DVD channel, pushing play, then play
Yeah.
again, and then play one more time because you've gone through 6 menus. One of her favourites, that she loves watching the most, is Poco Rosso.
Oh, really?
She loves Poco Rosso. She loves Spirited Away.
Really?
Those are her favourites. And my favourite is Laputa, Castle in the Sky.
Oh, that one is very sweet.
Yeah, it was actually the first one that I ever watched, and I watched it in Germany in 1986,
Ooh.
and that was the year it came out as well.
Oh yeah, you're old.
Oh, I know I'm old, mate. Mate, I'm 40 in 15 days.
No,
You're old.
you's a baby.
I'm getting old. My knees have gone and everything. Somebody said to me the other day, "You won't feel old until you hit 40," and I was like, "All right, great." And ever since he said that, my back's hurt, my knees hurting,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
underneath my feet are hurting. I'm grouchy as anything. I always want a nap. Well, hang on, that has to change. But I'm feeling worse, and I'm like, has he like put a curse on me or something?
Yes, yes, he has.
Oh, yeah. Cheers for that. Right, I'll have to go get some like moonstones and some chakra oils and things like that now.
Of all the weird things you could get.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's some I can get off Etsy or something.
Get anything on Etsy.
Apparently you can.
Pretty much anything.
Do you know what I was actually looking for? And I'm dead sad. I was actually looking for a suit of armor.
Welcome back.
Like a
I'm
metal
also
suit
back.
armor.
In case that was
Like a yeah. Welcome back.
Mm.
Like a proper suit of armor. It was like chainmail armor with like either a steel breastplate or an iron breastplate, depending which is going to be lighter.
Steel.
Nice. I have seen those on Etsy.
I see loads. I've been looking at loads of places. There's this website called LARP In.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Seen loads of stuff on there as well. They've got lots of really nice leather stuff at the moment.
Does that mean you're coming over to the LARP side?
I might be.
Ooh.
Do it. Do it.
I'm actually. I'm not saying it's something that I've been interested in, but I do have like a real affinity to like the medieval sort of stuff. So, like, I would love to wear like a full. Just
D&D was my gateway drug to LARP.
I love
So,
how
like,
gateway drug.
you know, be prepared to be driving all over the UK and be extremely poor whilst you get your initial set of kit together, because you're going to do it now. That's the problem.
well, to be fair, I have been pricing stuff up, and I know it is going to be really expensive.
Oh, if you want to go for metal.
Yeah, I'm wanting to go for the because, and as weird as it sounds, I want to wear something heavy for the simple reason I want to get in shape. And
No,
if I'm
yeah,
wearing
fair.
something heavy, I will definitely get in shape.
Ironically, metal is cheaper than leather to buy. Is the weird thing.
Yeah.
I
Like,
see,
if
like, yeah, go
you
on.
find chainmail, buy the stuff from India, because it's fine quality for stuff like LARP.
Cool.
And it is also really heavy.
It can be extremely heavy, yes.
Let's see. I definitely want the full like, chainmail shirt. It's the breastplates and everything that I want to go with it. I'm gonna have like quite a bit of it exposed. But I definitely want the breastplate. I definitely want either something for the top of my arms or something on my shoulders and then forearms.
Basically describing my old character kit.
Oh, am I cool?
Yeah, he died.
Very
um,
heroically in a huge fight, though.
but I'm definitely going to go for a two-handed sword. So something a bit smaller than a claymore, but nothing too unwieldy.
I miss being excited about buying things.
I'm like I say, I want to do it because me and Charles do a lot of cosplay anyway when we go to SunnyCon and things like that. So it would be great to have something like that, just something different.
It's basically cosplay, but you also hit your friends.
There we go.
It's funny because that's exactly what it is. Speaking of that, so I was at the pub on Saturday. We had a rare moment of not having the child during the daytime.
Cool.
So we went to go and play board games with some friends of mine. And first we went to Spoons because they sell cheap breakfast. That's not bad.
You never have to just justify why you go to a Weatherspoons.
Yeah. Well, it's fair. The reason I like going to Weatherspoons is I can use an app to order stuff and don't have to go to a bar very often.
Exactly.
However, in order to change your meal, you have to go to the bar still, which is mildly annoying. So I'm off the bar. There's a guy there, and he's just chatting, being funny. And he goes, "Yeah, last time I was here and never drinking too many pints, and we're at a Comic Con." Looked at him, I was like he very much had the lad look of like the 90s still.
Yes.
Because he was a little bit older now. He's like, yeah, I was dressed up as full Halo outfit. I'm like, wait, what? He showed me it's him, it's like full Master Chief armor and everything. I was like, that is not what I was expecting. This person
Maybe he's just cosplaying in that pub as a 90s chav.
I mean, maybe. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, it was very odd.
Oh wow, Warrior breastplate metal, extra large, 154.99.
Actually not bad.
I'd have to be an extra large just for that. Just looking at the chest size, and the chest size is the extra large is the only one I'd fit into.
When you're starting out, it's better to like buy the layers as you need it. That would be in the
Or
last layer. It'd be the last thing you get.
yeah. Someone's just said the same thing. You want to be looking at like gambesons and things like that.
Yeah, exactly right. Like if you are going to try LARP, and let's assume you try Fools and Heroes, there's like a progression of kit, which sort of happens naturally as part of playing. But I'm sure
Cool.
like Paul could fill all that in for you at a better time if you ever needed it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like I made the mistake and I bought a really nice, really expensive set of leather and then didn't get to wear it for 6 months.
Yeah, because obviously you're progressing up to that level of armor and level of equipment. Cool. Yeah, it's always good to start at the base layer. I mean, bloody hell, when you play RPGs, you always start with nothing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Start off with a dagger, some pants, and you got to kill 10 rats.
Oh, you're not wrong.
No, he's not. There was I can't remember what it was, but there's actually a set of rules that happen in every role-playing game. It's like a massive list, and it's got a specific name, and it is a set of rules for every single playing game. And the first rule is your starting character starts out with short, wooden, and then it says sword or dagger. Every time.
Every time.
And the other one is your male character will have a female character that he falls in love with by the end of the game. And then he puts in brackets unless it's Aerith, and then you're fucked.
Oh,
Guys, I just want a dad joke I need to share with you because it's tickled me a bit.
go on.
Did you know there is a species of antelope capable of jumping higher than the average house? This is due to its powerful hind legs and the fact that the average house cannot jump.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of
Yeah.
that. I'm stealing that one. I was washing the car with my son the other day, and he said, "Dad, please use a sponge."
Wow.
I see one the other day. It was I think you put it on, Paul. I can't remember. It says so. I went to the aquarium and found out a piranha can eat a child in 30 seconds. Anyway, I'm now no longer allowed to work at the aquarium anymore.
Yes, that was me.
I thought,
I
I
didn't
started
even
thinking,
feel
pretty
bad.
sure. I thought it was you that put that one on. I like that one. That was good.
Oh. So you guys want the blood bank thing?
No.
So I went to the blood bank and to give blood, but they kept asking me loads of really stupid questions, like whose blood is this? Where did it come from? Why is it in a bucket?
Yeah. I was what was the one that Cheryl said the other day? She said, "This is our Dad. Why is my sister called Rose?" Dad goes, "Well, it's because your sister likes roses." Oh, thanks for letting me know that, Dad. And he goes, "No worries, Netflix and chill."
Oh, it was what did the drummer call his children?
Don't know.
And a 1 and a 2.
Yes. You've got to have a good dad joke.
I love that joke.
Oh, yes. So, just going through Netflix, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh yeah, I saw that was on there.
Yeah. Paradise PD coming soon. If you haven't seen Paradise PD on Netflix, watch it. It's absolutely hilarious.
Okay, noted.
Beastars. Now, I've watched Beastars when it was subbed. It's obviously dubbed on Netflix. It's actually quite good. It's basically Zootopia, the anime.
Oh, weirdest piece of subbing I've ever heard of. Okay.
Yep.
Did you know that in America they sub Postman Pat?
What?
He's not Welsh.
It's not Postman Pat. It's
Sorry,
Ted
Sam.
Ben.
They do Fireman Sam as well. They do both of them. are
That
not
was the
Welsh.
best moment to return.
Yeah. They have American accents,
Yeah,
but
it's
they still call it Pontypandy.
Why?
And then Postman Pat still has the English names of places.
Greendale.
Yeah, Greendale. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's subbed. As is Rory the race car as well.
There was
Americans are weird.
yeah. There was an episode of CSI, and they had a guy playing a Geordie in one of the episodes. They actually had to put subtitles on when he was talking because his Geordie accent was that thick. And they made a joke about it in the series when he's talking. He goes, "We can't understand what he's saying." And the woman goes, "No, you've got to listen. He's Geordie." And they were like looking at each other, going, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, in the Ant and Dec had to be subbed as well when they went over there.
It's crazy. I play.
Fairness, they should be subbed here as well.
Yeah. No, what you guys need is you need a little sign underneath them to tell you which one's Ant and which one's Deck.
Actually,
Because
They're
I know-
still PJ and Duncan.
Yeah, I was
I
about
know
to say
PJ
that.
Duncan.
I know this, and
Forever.
they're always in that order.
Mhm.
They always stand Ant and then Deck.
Ant Deck.
It's a genuine marketing gimmick. Who thought of that? Who sat there and went, "Yeah, we need to make sure they're standing in just the right place."
Yeah. Every time we see them, they're always stood as Ant and Deck. Love it.
You know, which is I kind of want to just turn them round at some point. Just be like, it's Deck and Ant.
No,
Or
it'd be a
if we
case
like-
of who are these people? I've never seen them. presented
Yeah,
this
people would
before."
be so confused.
If you introduced them as Deck and Ant, you would be probably stabbed. Just because we came to see Ant and Deck, not Deck and Ant. Who are these balls?
It's like
Who-
Dick. Yeah, it's like Dick and Dom. You can't have Dom and Dick.
Oh no! You know my favourite thing about Dick and Dom? Have I told you this before?
I
when
don't know.
I went to go and see them.
Yeah.
So my other half decided it'd be a lovely idea if we went to go and see, took the kids to go and see them. Okay.
Mhm.
And it was something like Dick and Dom Fight Out or something, and they were doing like ridiculous competitions between each other and things like that. And at the beginning, they're like, right, okay, so we're going to separate the audience into two halves. One half is going to support me, the other half is going to support them. Hey, so your half, you're going to be the Doms,
Oh,
which is
dear.
bad enough. Which is bad enough as it is.
Yeah, I remember you telling me this.
Okay. And then at which point the other one goes, and you guys are the Dicks. And we're just like,
Fabulous.
this is a room full of children.
Look, Daddy, I'm a dick.
I mean, fair play for pulling that one off.
They did it for the adults. You know that they put that in just for the adults.
Of course they did, but it was just this moment of like, really, is that where you're going with this? But yeah, apparently it was.
I used to have the biggest crush on Dom. Yeah, I know. I know.
Oh, bless you. Ah,
I'm going to be picturing Jarl Axel as Dom.
Yeah.
Is that going to be his next face? You think?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh dear.
Anyway, away from that strangeness.
I'm not strange.
I
Yes,
didn't
you
say.
are.
Yeah, you are. Join us. Join us. Anyway, yeah. So, you didn't manage to get much out of that guy, though he did offer to help you.
Well, I have a cunning plan.
Okay.
Can I hide somewhere nearby, and then when he wakes up, tail him back to wherever he's going?
You can, yes. Can you roll me a stealth check?
He's got ring of invisibility. He doesn't need it.
Although I didn't say I was.
You didn't say he was using it.
Ah,
Okay, so yeah, you hide yourself quite successfully. After about, what's everyone else doing while hiding is happening?
Pub.
what does? Back to Trollskull.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
be heading back mainly to check on Lil.
Richard's greater parental instincts are kicking in, and he's also going back to check on Lil.
Don't sound
Okay.
too upset about it.
Okay. You have a truck. I say after about half an hour, he comes round and he stands up, looking somewhat disgruntled and unhappy. Drops his head and then begins to head off. You gonna tail him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I make another better stealth roll?
Use your
can
ring.
try to.
Use your ring.
Oh yeah, I'll use my ring. Good point. Good
Ding!
point. Visible voice of someone that's not there.
You become invisible. You head through. You've fallen through a few alleys, and at which point he then reaches an alleyway that he enters a large warehouse building.
All right, I'll go and sneak up to the doorway and see what I can see inside.
There's no windows. The door is currently closed.
So he kind of went in, closed it behind him.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll try opening the door.
You slowly open the door. Or you're just going to push it open.
I'll slowly open it, crack.
Slowly open.
What you should do is blow it open massively and act like it was the wind.
You hear a voice from the other side. Who's there?
I don't say anything for that one.
Hello? Hello? The door opens up. This gruff looking human looks outside. He's like, it's weird.
Can I use my invisible mage hand and like knock over a box or something further down the alleyway?
Roll me a stealth check for casting Mage Hand without being noticed. Because I believe it requires verbal components, doesn't it?
Oh my god, these stealth checks are terrible.
No, that's fine. You're invisible. So you're
I
like,
know, but I've got +8. I should be rolling better than.
that's true. You're like, your Mage Hand goes off and just knocks into a barrel and goes, huh? What was that? He pokes his head out.
I'll knock some more stuff over just to like try and lure him out. So go around, get inside.
Let's see if he gets lured out. He keeps watch, but he's decides not to step out.
Is he blocking the door so I can't get past?
You wouldn't be able to get past with him there.
Can I
Ask
see
yourself.
anything through the door behind him?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh my god, these rolls.
What would it should do?
I don't think raging is going to help me right now.
You
Fine.
can see various like crates and things stacked up. You can see people moving around. Everything seems to be quite. It's like a warehouse.
What would Callie do
Uh,
in this situation?
Say that again.
What would Callie do in this situation?
I don't think Eldritch Blast is going to help me. Ooh, I know what might help me. Can I cast Prestidigitation to set something on fire, please?
Okay, you can see like there's like an oil lantern and various other bits and pieces nearby that you could probably cast Prestidigitation if you wanted to.
Actually, if I do that, does that knock me out of invisibility?
Actually, yes, Mage Hand would done as well, but I'll
Yeah, that's true.
I'll retcon the Mage Hand, but yes, casting Prestidigitation would knock you out of invisibility.
Okay, fair enough. Said that already, did I? All right, can I Mage Hand knock over something inside the warehouse?
Again, there's various lanterns and stuff like that. You've only got a few seconds before we'll close the door again, but yeah, you can find something to knock over. Again, he
So can I
turns
do
around.
that? Try and slip in the door
As
behind.
it dun-dun-dun, turns around. See what he does this time.
Nothing.
This time he's like,
He
What's
instantly
that?
dies.
he scratches his head, then he does indeed go to investigate, leaving you seconds to slip inside.
I would like to slip inside.
Phrasing.
I wasn't gonna say
Jalaxel's
anything.
not here.
Inside. It is a warehouse that seems to be packing various boxes into other things into various boxes.
Can I see Trent anywhere?
You look around, you see him over one far side, sat down, seem to be nursing a wound, some wounds that he's received recently.
Ha ha.
How he got? Is he like talking to anyone?
There's some people there who are asking him questions.
Can I go over there and listen, please?
Yeah, there's a lot of discussion going on about, these people, they came and attacked me, they kept asking me questions about wanting to see the boss. Well, do you know what it was about? So, no, I don't. I have no idea. Well, they said they were from this place. What was it? Troll Skull. Said we sent bugbears after them. Probably need to be a. Probably need to tell the boss. To continue, sort of discussions continued on a similar vein, discussing the dangers and things they might have to deal
How
with.
threatening niche it is.
Hmm?
So
Yeah,
how
yeah.
threat-
About how threatening niche it is, that does come up.
Yes.
Is there any kind of office or anything around here that might have any paperwork in?
There's a few areas that got desks around one corner.
Are there any that are kind of
There's various paperwork strewn across. There are people.
Going.
There are people milling around everywhere.
so there's nowhere like I could sneakily pocket a bit of paper without potentially being noticed?
Give it a try.
Yeah, all right then.
Oh dear.
Do you want stealth or sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand. Yeah, you're able to grab
Banging.
a bit of paper, slip it in your pocket. No one seems to be any the wiser of your existence at this point in time.
Well, at least I know where this place is now. Going to quit while I'm ahead and go off again.
Okay, you can try and sneak out, yeah? Roll me a stealth check, just see if you can sneak your way out.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, it's not even difficult for you to get out at this point.
that's what you needed earlier.
All right, I'm going to head off home and meet the others.
You head back to the Troll Skull. As you, in fact, everyone other than Jim, as you walk into the Troll Skull, there are 3 people sat at the bar. Lil is with them, but sort of not with them, sort of is talking to, is sort of keeping an eye on them by the looks. And says, "Oh, you're back. These people are waiting for you."
Righto. Who are they?
They wouldn't tell me.
Righto. Why are you here?
Inspectors, we understand you're having some work done, and we wanted to make sure that everything was up to the correct standard.
Mm-hmm.
Can we see your paperwork, please?
I don't really have paperwork.
Well, if you're inspectors, you'll have paperwork.
Do you have a badge?
No, the city doesn't need to carry badges for its inspection.
Banging. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, you're fairly happy. We work
So
for the
what would you
city.
like?
We're just... Oh, sorry, say again?
What would you like to inspect?
The building.
Okay, well, there's the door. If you go the other side,
That's
just
where all
keep
the work's
walking.
being done.
There's no work being done on the inside?
Not yet. You're a few days too early for that.
Oh, that's a shame.
Give me control of my counter again.
Do you have control of your counter?
No, I can't click on me and move me. Now I
This was
can.
last week.
Yeah, there we go. I'm just going to walk around, stand behind the bar. Right, what would you like, gentlemen?
Well, I'll take a drink if you're offering, yes. Whatever you've got. I'll see you're not open yet. I don't want to tax you too much.
Right, Lift, what you got?
Bottle of sort of whiskey rises up. A couple of glasses rise up. Another glass. Pours it out. They're like, that's an interesting trick you've got.
I'm good at everything.
another really good pamphlet. If we really get all of these printed.
So, you say you're inspectors, right?
Yeah.
Why are you here now? What time of day is it, Paul?
It's probably mid to late afternoon.
Okay. Darn it, I thought it was more like evening.
No, not quite.
Damn it. So why are
We're
you
here
here
because-
now without giving us any forewarning?
If we forewarned you, you wouldn't be. You'd be ready for the inspection, wouldn't you?
Does this place look like it's ready for an inspection? We're still having work done.
Indeed, it doesn't look ready at all. No.
No, that's because it's not.
Can I be looking them over while they're drinking? Oh,
They look out of place in the clothes they're wearing.
Mhm. So this is going to be an interesting question. Do any of them have a hat?
No.
Good.
Also, he would not look out of place in whatever clothes he's wearing.
No, that's true. Right. So,
He's fantastic.
That would be the best disguise of all.
He looks fantastic in everything.
yeah. So, you guys are inspectors.
Yes.
Inspect.
Excellent. Where should we begin? The
Outside
floors
where
or
the
the
work
floors?
is happening, maybe. Because nothing is happening inside at the moment. As you can see, we haven't got to that yet. The boys are working on the facade rather than the inside. So you might want to just go outside and have a look outside.
Indeed, perhaps that would be better. Is there a better day for us to return to do our other work?
Yes, say maybe a week or two's time when we've got a little more inside. Because right now you're kind of a little bit early if you're wanting to inspect us. Who do you say you are from, by the way? On behalf of
work
the
for the-
city, but
Work for the city.
which branch of the city?
We work for the land management.
Mm-hmm. Funny, we've not had any contact with land management yet.
Oh, you wouldn't have needed to.
Hmm.
Now
I'm
you
sure
are having
we
such
would.
work done. Well, not. Now you are having things done that could potentially change the situation of the building and of the surrounding area.
I'm sure we would have needed some work, some information from the land management when we took over this place, even before we had work done.
Wouldn't
So,
the guilds who are working on the place have went to you for all that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I'd not been made aware of that. My apologies.
Yeah, guys, why are you really here? Let's just cut the crap. Why are you really here? Because you're not inspectors. I can see that. So why are you here?
That would be, I guess, no one's concern with it.
You're in our pub is our concern. Why are you here?
Oh, I'm very concerned.
Oh, yes. I'm more concerned for the inside of this place when we start smashing you to pieces because you ain't told us what's going on. So, last time, why are you here? This is my home. There is a child here. In fact, Lil, go upstairs, darling. If
There's a
you,
really dejected look on her face. She's like, oh.
you can hide at the top of the stairs. We just want you out of the way, all right?
You can throw things if it gets busy.
Yeah,
I stand at the bottom of the stairs.
yeah.
When this all kicks
meet-
off, if Jim's not there, can I control Lil?
That's awesome.
We mean you and your child no harm.
Then,
What about me? What about a member of the City Wash? What about that old hag over there by the door?
We mean no one any harm.
okay, so why are you here? If you don't mean us harm, why are you here? Why have you come in? Just tell
Why
us
the
what you're
three of
here
you?
for. Yeah, you need more than 3 of you, seriously.
Come back with 16 friends. Maybe it's a fair fight.
Yeah.
Just me and Aldrich.
You assume the objective is to fight. We're not here for a fight.
Then why are you here?
We were here simply to inspect.
Mm-hmm. On whose behalf?
That is irrelevant.
Ha,
Get
ha.
you.
No, that's not irrelevant.
We were here to assess whether or not you do indeed have a certain individual in the building.
Okay.
At which point
It
I'm
is
going to open the doors wide.
Thank you. We'll be on our way.
Good.
If you
Thank
come
you very
back, bring
much.
friends. I promise we'll have a good time.
And if you come back, and if you annoy Lil again, we will be having further words. Do you understand me?
Perfectly, but I assure you that we had no threat or danger was meant.
Well, we know. Look at you.
Right.
They hastily step outside.
Good. Now I'm going to go upstairs and check on Missy.
We want to
Okay.
go down to the trapdoor first.
Oh, I'm standing on top of it. It's all fine.
Okay.
Also,
Then they wait.
Paige is down there as well.
Ah, yes.
I'm
Should
sure.
probably check on Istrid as well.
Yeah. I don't want
But
to.
I'm gonna pop downstairs into the basement.
I've thought of a home improvement we can make.
Is it an
What?
edition of Tim Allen?
Oh, you're showing your age with that one, Paul.
Got a
I
laugh,
would
didn't
like
it?
to. I would like to pay a significant amount of coin to basically make Lil's room bomb-proof.
Yeah, definitely. I would agree on
Somebody
that.
comes in, she can hide in the room, and she's safe.
Panic room.
Yeah, we need a
Yes.
panic room.
Make Lil a panic crew.
Yeah. We've got to look after her. I know she can look after herself, but you know.
Do you see those epic words? I begin to rage, and all you hear is click, clunk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We should have trained her to be a barbarian instead.
She can always cross class.
Multiclass, what are you? Well, I'm a bard, fighter, barbarian, rogue, warlock.
Yeah.
I'm a jack of all trades. I'm shit at everything.
Right, yeah, I'm going to go and knock on Istrid's door.
Hello?
What kind of voice was that?
It deliberately sounded exactly like I made it sound.
Okay. It's me.
Hello, dear.
What?
Right. You sound a bit ill. Are you alright?
I'm fine. Are those strange people gone?
Hopefully.
Oh.
We sent them outside, so,
Her voice suddenly drops. She's like, oh, thanks for that.
I'm
Assuming they were here looking for me.
I don't know. You're not the, They could have been here looking for us.
I suppose that's quite possible.
We have made quite a few enemies.
Part of the line of work, I suppose.
Yeah. But, right. Did you recognise them? Did you see any of them?
No. The minute they arrived, I made sure I was squared away.
Perfect. Okay. Right then. Oh. This is not what I needed tonight. Right then. Thank you very much. Rest up. If anything else happens, we will send people away, because we're good at that. That's what we do.
You are doing a fantastic job, actually.
Is that a compliment? Wow. I think that's the first compliment I've had from you.
Not a half monster.
Right. Drinks downstairs, food downstairs. Let us know.
Certainly, yes.
And I'm just gonna go back downstairs. Thank you, Liv. You're wonderful as always.
One of the bottles. Dun, dun.
How long do we have her staying with us? Is it 12 days?
I thought it was 10.
Yeah, it's 10 days.
The
So-
entire time we're having renovations.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
It's almost like we
Entire
chose the
time.
wrong time.
It's the entire time I'm without Barbara as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
What's going to happen in 10 days? It's like a countdown to something.
Is it really?
So, 10 days. You're well armed. Your pub is complete. Everybody has left. Someone comes along and blows it up.
Yeah, no. Oh, don't joke. That's one of my fears. Because I can see it happening because I know what Paul's like.
Why do you paint me like some kind of monster?
You're our DM. You're our DM and you have terrible, amazing but terrible ideas.
It's true. It's true.
Yes, it is.
So yeah.
Right. Aldrak downstairs.
Yeah. Who's anyone who pops their head down to the basement? He is still there, looking dejected and unhappy.
Good.
No, babes, what's the matter?
Wow. I never knew I wanted to hear anything more than you saying babes in that accent. That's just, wow.
Did you want to borrow my torture dress?
I have a torture and loincloth.
It's just your new one turned inside out, isn't it?
Maybe.
Okay. Did you wish to do anything else today?
I'm going to give Lil a massive hug. Don't know what you did, but you're amazing. Well done, sweetheart.
I just made sure they had a drink and they weren't going anywhere.
And that's why you're wonderful. It's almost like you belong here. Because you
Smiles at that. It's like, "Ooh."
do. But yeah.
Have I come back yet?
You'll then return about an hour, yes. Passing through people who are scampering quite quickly away from the building.
Ta-da! I'm back.
Welcome back. Did you have fun?
Can I have a look at that bit of paper I found? And useful on it?
It is a selection of items. None of it seems to make much sense in terms of what is important about it until you start to read into how they're packed, and it looks to be some kind of smuggling operation.
Let's be honest, it's Xanathar. We should have expected that.
Am I able to determine what they're smuggling from them?
It is a variety of goods. So
Okay, so nothing. No one thing in particular.
nothing special.
But Jim's special.
Thank you, Callie.
Keep it in your pants, Carly.
Threatening
I knew I
peop-
shouldn't have turned into Joel Axel earlier. Set her right off.
Threatening people makes me happy. Because, you know, it means I'm defending my home and I'm defending the people I like. So, you know. Yay. I'm just going to sit down with a glass of that whiskey.
God, Roy.
Pretty good whiskey.
It is pretty good whiskey. Good choice, Liv.
The bottle comes up and drops down next to you.
Is this the next one you want me to drink?
It's the same bottle.
Ah, okay.
Put down.
Well, cheers.
Do you wish to do anything else for the day, or are you resting up until the morning?
We could go haunt the other pub for a bit.
Yeah. Going. My harassment campaign.
You are noticing there's now 2 bouncers outside the door.
Ah, it's funny that.
2 bounces, you say? I'm coming.
They'll be the ones I've been giving cakes to every day.
They're 2 very fat bouncers.
I'm gonna stay here and keep an eye on the place, just in case.
I'm gonna go chat to the bouncers and ask how their aunties are doing, and if their mothers are well.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Proper play up the old lady thing, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. My last time I saw them, I did give them lots of cake.
Mhm.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they seem very like they start talking to you as if you're pretty much like that old lady who lives down the street.
Which,
That's literally what.
yeah, I was about to say that's kind of what she is.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Jim is.
So I'm first of all casting disguise self as a different person each time I do this. So I think I'm going to be another little old lady from next week this time.
Amazing.
Okay.
Hello,
So I'm
Agnes.
Hello, dearie.
I like
Lovely
that
to
dress.
see you. Can I go into this public house, young men? Oh, aren't you big and strong?
They
Wow.
look at each other like, certainly, madam, yes.
If I were 120 years younger, I'd be fucking your tits off right now.
That's exactly what an old lady would be saying.
The worst thing is, I'm sure I've heard my nan say something like it. Oh,
Oh, mate.
I'm so glad I'm recording this.
Me too.
Oh dear, I forgot about that.
No, you didn't. You knew exactly what you were doing.
I'm a forgetful old lady. Excuse me, young man. I'm going inside now.
Okay.
And then when I'm in there, I'll order some white wine.
Okay.
And I'll sit down, and I'll start subtly casting prestidigitation under the table to make people's beer taste like shit and cause various sort of guilt-inducing phenomenon around. I've forgotten the guy's name.
Froon.
Richard is very unhappy. His beer tastes bad.
Oh well, yours tastes alright. It's just this other customer trying to get her off. And
mean,
yeah,
the
so
beer
like,
The beer
Oh.
already doesn't taste great in this place, so
well now it tastes like absolute shit.
yeah.
On the way in, like, how do I size up the 2 bouncers?
They're a bit bigger than Nichid is. They're obviously professional warriors like yourself.
Ooh.
He seems to have taken the time to hire some skilled fighters.
Oh.
I wonder how skilled they are.
Just like lay this out. Jonathan Brain is going, oh yeah, better not do anything. The Nichid Brain is going, I need a table before the end of the night.
Listen to the Nichid brain. This is D&D after all. You're not Jonathan right now.
No.
Here you are, dearie. Have a bar stool.
More
Now
surprising.
saying to the
is
2
one
lovely
hammer.
boys.
So I was going to click my shoulders in because I know for a fine fact Nitch is going to do something Nichid-like.
And I'll be saying to the boys, "You're very brave. guarding this place? What with all the nasty ghosts and things that go on in there?
Where I'm sitting, is there any like member of staff who's like watching my half of the room, sort of thing? Do they seem like busy that they're not like directly like sort of watching us?
As in watching or not watching your half of them.
I want to know if they're not watching, sort of thing. Like,
Roll me a perception check, see if you get a chance to make a move. Yeah, you're fairly happy that the staff. Again, the place feels very understaffed. It always does whenever you're here.
cool. I'm just gonna throw the nearest chair or stool to the end of the room and act as if I didn't do anything. Just gonna launch it like yeet. This is gone.
Okay, roll me a deception check.
Oh,
I'm going
dear.
to help out by going, oh my, that chair just suddenly launched itself.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Whoa!
Yeah, no one is paying attention to you as the chair goes flying. What they hear is, oh, look at me. What? Gonna smash! And everyone's looking at the chair, and there's a guy who turns around and is like, wasn't me. Is that on mine? I know what. It's just like, oh, what a surprise.
I love you guys.
I love you guys.
So like being quite surprised that I've not got bounces on me. I keep drinking.
Yeah? You don't notice it. Or they don't notice it.
I'm still waiting for just raging here. Like,
Anyone wanting to do anything else?
I lean over to Aldrak. It's your turn.
oh, you do realise I'm going to get caught doing this. Do I? Why? Fuck it. Why not? Let's have a bit of fun.
Sure.
Told you.
Yeah, Aldrak launches the chair. And it smashes to the floor. At this point, everyone at this point turns around. Aldrak's got this really guilty look on his face.
Aldrak, what did you do that for?
Oh, young man!
I didn't do anything. Don't know what you're talking about.
At this point, Froon starts to approach. And says, I'm not entirely sure what it is you're doing, but I'm going to ask you to leave.
Aww.
Who, me?
No, your friend here.
Why,
Possibly
he is
you as well, if you're involved in this.
involved in what? I'm a patron. Discrimination against men wearing loincloths, that is.
Yep.
No. It is discrimination against people throwing chairs around my pub.
Is it because I'm green?
Ha!
You seem really taken aback by the sudden use of... No, it's you're picking up a violence in my bar.
I'm
think
a member
you'll
of the
find-
city. I'm a member of the City Watch. Why would I be violent?
Aldrak, sit down. I think he'll find that there isn't a chair at the other end of the room. There is pieces of a chair. Not a
Yes.
chair. Glad we cleared that up.
It was a whole chair.
Stand up now.
He looks entirely perplexed when this conversation is. He's like, I don't know. No, I'm asking you very politely to leave. I will.
Oh, it's shocking! It's shocking! Oh, there's hate crime going on here. Looking on this poor innocent half-orc. You should be ashamed. You should be thoroughly ashamed. I'm going to tell my whole knitting circle all about this.
Can you roll me a persuasion check? Actually, no, deception check makes more sense.
Oh,
Oh,
oh dear.
He looks at you and he's like, I don't know what's going on here, but you can all leave.
So if we leave, that's basically all the pub going out.
There's other people in the bar.
Still more of us.
I pick up the chair I'm sat on and I leave with the chair.
One of the bouncers sort of stops as you can't take the chair.
Are you gonna stop me?
I don't really want to.
Then
So
don't.
you can't.
I
Okay.
could stop you. I don't want to have to stop you. Come on, can't we just?
No, we just can't.
Beat the shit
Come
out of
on.
him, young man.
The guy's got a very, exasperated look, and he's like, "Listen, I have a simple job to do, which is to stop people from causing trouble. You've kind of been causing trouble.
Whoa.
Go
I got
on,
asked to
deck him.
leave, and I'm taking a chair with me. I'm not causing anything.
You're taking a chair that's somewhat causing trouble. I'm sure you can understand that one."
No, nobody seems irritated by me taking a chair. He asked me to leave, and he didn't stop me.
It's a pretty ugly chair.
Listen, can you just leave the chair, please?
Is he worried about the fact I'm trying to leave with a chair and that I'm bigger than he is?
Roll me an insight check.
You have no idea.
No, he just seems to be doing his job.
Are you still living with the chair?
I'm still leaving with a chair.
Go on, Paul. Say it.
He reaches out and he grabs hold of the chair.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
Roll for initiative. Go on. Say it.
Oh, I hit save instead of strength, but it's the same number. I think, is it?
That's got +7 in your strength save.
Hang on.
No, that's not much different.
Just two people holding a chair, staring at each other's
Yeah,
eyes.
yeah. There's a bit of a struggle. You've kind of got a better grip on it than he does, but he still has hold of it, and he's just looking, going. He just gives you that look.
Go on, wrestle for it. This is making me randy.
Right. So what I do is I put enough pressure on the chair that he puts loads of grip in it, and when I feel he's at the maximum of his grip, I let it go so he falls over.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I'm almost sad I'm not there. Oh.
Zoned. That would be at +1.
Oof.
Okay. Yeah, he stumbles backwards and sort of half trips. Manages to catch himself at the last second. He's like, shoulders drop and he sighs. Thank you.
No problem. And I leave. Just like that.
Oh,
What you should do is arm wrestle for it next time.
I
Any
haven't
other-
been so disappointed since my husband was alive.
Any other shenanigans happening before bed?
I'm just going to go off and get 2 glasses of whiskey for the nice boys on the door.
The one who's especially trying to do initiative really is like, thank you very much. Knocks it back.
I cast prestidigitation. Tastes like shit.
Oh. Hang on.
I eye you beadily.
The question is,
Umbrellas at dawn.
the question is it our
Lady
whiskey or is it their whiskey? 'Cause
Their
if
It
it's,
was
Oh.
our nice whiskey.
oh,
I'm
if,
trying to keep them on our side.
if it's our stuff, don't do it. If it's theirs, do whatever the fuck you want.
He's already said it now. It's happened.
Fuck.
Well, I didn't know it was our.
I'm going off to get 2 nicer cups of whiskey. Agnes.
Wow. Oh.
you to stand on this door and deal with the riffraff?
A couple of gold a week.
Is that it? Sorry, I'm not there.
Do you stay there late?
Is that it?
Well, yeah. Just while it's busy.
Only we had bugbears in our home last night. I don't suppose
Bugbears?
you saw bugbears running past the door.
No. I mean, we weren't here massively late last night.
We were worried for the safety of poor Lil. So if you do see anything shifty, do let us know.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, certainly.
But at least ours isn't haunted. And our drinks.
That's a bit of a lie. We are kind of haunted.
At least there isn't anybody tied up in the basement over there.
We both look at each other very confused. The situation does certainly seem to have gotten a little bit.
Hey, what? When did the party penis go? Come on! I've spent ages on that.
You've got it on video. It's fine. The existence has been confirmed.
Your night passes without issue.
It did. We tried to steal a bar stool and nobody would let us. That's an issue.
I'm gauging the strength of the barman so I can see if I can fight them both at once.
Ha.
The barman, no. The two bouncers, you'd probably struggle on your own. You think?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
I shall go back with Barbara.
Let's just
You
go
and
back
me,
anyway.
Agnes, we'll take them on.
Unless something else is happening, the next morning arrives.
I have a quick question.
Certainly.
What happened to Little Nim? I'm still not calling it Little Nichard.
It's
Um,
little Nick.
I'm not
It's
calling
not-
it Little Nichard.
It's upstairs in one of the rooms.
Okay. I'm going to go and just sit with him. Just, company.
So those three guys could have been looking for any three of our guests.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe even one each.
Yeah.
Probably one each, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't this the fourth day?
It's been the fourth day, yes.
The third day of having our guest in the basement.
Yes.
We could probably get rid of them today.
No, sorry. That would be night 2 of having him in the basement. I should look after him for 3 nights.
Ugh. Like Cinderella story.
It's an unwanted guest.
Can I go and have a chat with Istrid?
Can do.
So the other guys told me that there are some men here looking for you. I don't suppose you know who those people might be, do you?
As I said to you, when I asked for this this room, there is people who are looking for me because they think I owe them money.
Why would they get that strange idea in their heads?
People get lots of strange ideas in their heads.
Well, that's certainly true. But
Because
why these specific ideas in these specific heads?
Because some people don't like the fact that business doesn't always go their way.
I
And they
see. And these
blame-
people, do we need to worry about them?
And that's why I'm here, because I'm concerned about them. But if
Yeah, but do we need to worry about
provided they don't find me here, no.
What I'm trying to gauge here is if it all kicks off with them, how much trouble are we going to be in?
If they bring a good force of people, then it could be a problem, yes. But have you told anyone I'm here?
Everyone.
Well,
But who specifically should we not be telling? Who are these guys?
anyone. Don't tell anyone.
Oops.
No, but who is it that's looking for you?
It's a small group of nobles who I'd rather not mention the names of.
See. And these people you'd rather not mention the names of, what are their names?
Oh, I love you.
As I said, I'm not going to tell you their names.
What if you tell me their names?
What if you tell us each a letter, and then we work it out for ourselves?
We could play a game of charades. And you won't be telling anyone anything. Is it 3 words? Is the first word the?
Is it a film?
No, no, and still no.
Ah,
It's a
Suppose
book.
not.
I am paying you quite well for this.
oh, I know, but we do like
Discretion.
our sport.
All right, fine. On to the real question. Give me the dirt on Yagra. How often does she sigh knowingly into space and whisper my name?
I'm not sure she ever has. In fact, outside of saying that Neville trusted you lot, I don't think she ever mentioned you.
All right, guys, I don't think we can trust this history. She's obviously lying.
You just broke his heart. You could have at least lied to him, dear.
I could have done, but that would be pointless.
It simply means she's not, she's holding her cards close to her chest. She just doesn't, tell everyone about her deep feelings for you, Jim.
Well, thanks very much for saying so, Eunice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be in my hammock having a good cry.
Aww. I'm going to bring in one of the teddy bears that we got for Lil.
You can't tell if that makes
A
it
box
worse.
of tissues and some hand cream.
That makes it worse. Oh, God.
Got a teddy bear, he doesn't need that.
Yeah, I see the box of tissues and the hand cream and I just slowly take the teddy bear away again.
Oh, no, Teddy.
Oh.
All right, I'm over it now.
I have genuinely never enjoyed a D&D group as much as this. Thank you all so much. Oh.
That's what we're here for.
I can honestly say the same.
I'll go back in 10 seconds. My glass is empty and I need a drink.
Okay.
Okay.
2, 3, 4,
Dawn, you'll come back and you'll say, right, can everyone roll an
Six.
initiative?
7, 8, 8.5.
Yeah, he's actually not getting a drink. He's just flicking to the hardest pages of the Monster Manual.
Oh my god, guys, roll initiative. Why, what's wrong? A Trask is out the door.
Hang on. There we go. Ah, that's a bit bad.
Oh, it's even worse. than a six.
That's not much better.
And Xanathar's shown up.
Oh, well, Nick has gone first. We're on.
Yeah.
Got Eunice in there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to
Eunice
come
is-
back, one of them is.
Hey.
Eunice are cutting words.
Yeah.
I've got healing words today, but I've not had a chance to use them yet.
Oh.
I was thinking of good ones like grumptious. That's
Grumptious. I like that one.
Oh, yes.
It was a metaphorical 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, we got that.
But we've rolled initiative anyway, so we're
Yeah.
prepared for the worst.
Yeah. Just in case.
Anyway, anyone else wish to do anything before they go to bed?
If we say no,
Then you'll go to bed and wake up in the morning.
Okay.
Ooh,
So nothing happens during the night.
full.
Nothing happens during the night.
Banging. I like
we
that.
rolled initiative for nothing.
Yeah, I know. Rubbish.
5 days to the barber, guys. 5 days.
Okay, so Richard woke up first.
Yeah, that was breakfast initiative.
Oh, damn it. I get it
Callie's
last.
really lost out. Just to make sure of something. Before I say that.
Yeah, no, Callie has really lost out.
Anyway.
Because even Lil got a 10.
Yeah. You wanted to go monster hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your plan?
Find a ship, sail to the center of somewhere, start shouting, "Sea monster!"
That's a pretty
Okay.
shit plan.
I mean, that.
Wait, you say
good
that
as
now,
any.
but if it actually works, right?
It will still be a shit plan. It just worked.
A shit plan that works is better than no plan at all.
You're very profound tonight.
Are you Joel Axel?
Would explain why we can't find him.
Oh, we need to check if the sea monster.
Oh, you saw right through my plan. Now roll initiative.
Joel Axel stats.
Yeah, I know. I
I've
don't
seen
want to see
this.
those.
I've seen those stats. Doesn't he have plus 10 to dexterity? And he's got a base dexterity of 13.
Not quite, but yeah.
See, there you go.
He's silly. Anyway, any other plans or ways you wish to do this?
Well, no one else is offering ideas.
Well, I guess we've heard that sea monster was seen in the bay, so we could go to the harbour and find out. Yeah, who saw it, what they saw, how big the hat was.
Well, I have a background as a sailor, so
There we go. Look at that. It's an excellent plan. I mean, I don't know how you fight something in the water from a ship.
with a hammer.
Arrgh.
I'll
Set
fight it.
bagpipe.
I'll fight it with my spear and magic helmet.
I'm just saying, I would watch this fight scene in a movie. It's gonna be a very small person with bagpipes while everyone else is failing miserably against what essentially might be the Kraken.
Yeah,
Bard music
one
intensifies.
You gotta
One
have a
important
soundtrack.
thing we do need to work out is, does this sea monster actually have a head? Because otherwise this is pointless.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
We can
Well,
knock
that's
the
why we need to see
tentacle
who
of
saw
them.
it. You know, the golden stag was this really beautiful story about how he saw a stag and it led him back to the way of light and enlightenment. So he called his pub Golden Stag. Ours
Yeah,
is
it was
gonna be,
boring.
We
Aw.
killed the biggest thing we could find and lammed it against the wall.
That
Okay.
I think we should go and find this golden stag, cut its head off, and put it out.
Let's go to the docks.
Ah! Never do my ideas. It's like you don't even love me.
Oh.
It's worse than cutting words, that was.
Oh.
Um,
You're walking from now on, I'm not carrying you anymore.
Trying to think of something beautiful, inspiring to say.
so you head down to
Okay.
docks, yeah?
Yeah.
Roll me in
Oh,
either investigation or perception to try and find out somebody who has more information.
Is that all of us?
Anyone who wants to.
Ugh. That was terrible.
Yeah, so between you are able to, you speak to a few people, you get pointed in the right direction. Eventually one of them says that there is a group who are discussing it down by one of the main wharfs. If you choose to approach them, or do you choose to approach them, I should say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Amongst the group is someone that some of you have met before.
Is it Jarlax?
No. Vajra, Safra of Force Grey, or
Ooh.
the title she gave herself was the Blackstaff.
Oh, I like her.
She is in discussion with a few. They look like important members of the dock, and a couple of other city officials.
Well, this looks serious.
mm.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, it's nice to see you all again.
We heard rumours there was a sea monster, so we came to see.
She sort of breathes out. A sea monster is a little exaggerated.
Oh,
There is what appears to be a young bronze dragon that's taken up residence in the harbour.
Ooh.
They've got a head.
No, not the bronze ones. Bronze ones are the nice ones.
Oh.
They're not the ones that are going to go and, flame and kill everything. They're the ones that are, going to protect. So if anything, having a bronze dragon in the harbour is a good thing.
Can we ask it for its head then?
No. Has anyone tried talking to it yet?
Let's go talk
No,
to it.
this is what we're trying to work out.
I'd be willing to give it a go.
Oh.
I've always wanted to meet a dragon, especially bronze ones.
Would you all be interested in this?
why not?
Don't piss it off, guys. Really, don't piss it off, because although they're
But
the nice
if we
ones...
did piss it off,
No. Although...
and its head accidentally got cut off,
I don't have the axe, so I'll have to bludgeon the neck till the head comes off.
No one is doing
I've got a
this.
scimitar. I can cut it off with a scimitar, it's fine.
No one is doing this.
Okay, we're building a good plan here. Right, let's go.
let's go piss off a dragon.
No, do not. I'm going to look up at the black staff and say, no, we are not going to. We're going to go and talk to it. What's the plan? Do you want it to move on, or are you happy for it to stay?
Oh, well, we want to know its intentions.
Okay. Righto. I'm sure we can find that out. We're good at talking to people.
This is a
Stop
dragon.
people.
Well, you might find these of use then. And she pops open a little potion pouch and pulls out 5 potions.
Ooh, what are they? Ooh.
These are potions of water breathing.
Ooh. Ooh. That is something I've been wanting. Very nice, very nice.
What's
I
the
want-
catch?
The dragon's in the water.
That's a catch in,
Oh, that makes sense.
in and of itself.
A potion of water breathing would allow you to breathe underwater as if it were
For how long?
about an hour.
Okay, because I sink fairly well.
Will it allow us to talk under?
Sort of.
Okay.
You may have to try and indicate for it to come to the surface, possibly.
Okay. We will need everyone's word that they won't try and attack it. Because, of course, that's, not going to go over very well. It's a dragon, after all.
Yes, well, currently there is a fear that this is some sort of sea monster, that this is very dangerous, so...
If it is a sea monster, we should kill it, yeah?
If this is a danger and it attacks you, then yes, please free to defend yourselves.
It's coming right for me. I can already feel it.
No,
But,
no.
And we've got dibs on the head, just
Oh.
so we're all aware.
whilst it has startled a few sailors, it hasn't hurt anyone.
Sailors are people.
Yes, it startled them, it hasn't hurt them.
Well, being startled is quite upsetting for a sailor.
Oh dear. Right, let's take these potions and let's go down and talk to it. Yeah.
Just remember, it's young, and we like to adopt young things.
Oh yes, we do. Oh, that's not going to go very well at all.
He can live in the
It's a-
bathtub.
Baby! Yeah. Oh, it could.
Wait.
Oh.
How big are these young bronze dragons?
Big
They
enough to
vary in
ride.
size, but yes, they were probably big enough to ride.
How many Aldrax in size are they?
Oh yeah.
Probably 3, maybe 4.
Ooh.
This sounds like fun.
So it's about 15 Eunices then.
Am I that small? Aldrax like 2 meters.
On 2 meters tall, yeah.
It's enormous. Another pamphlet.
It's nice that we've invented another unit of measurement.
Yeah, we've got the
Do
old
whatever
drac.
we-
Yeah, we've got the old drac and then we've got the Eunice as well. Brilliant. Anyway, right, let's take these potions and go. Yay! I want to go talk to a dragon.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I chug mine.
Anyone not drinking theirs?
I'm going to wait till we're actually next water.
I'll wait till we're ready to jump into the water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're going to jump in the water now, so let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. As you drink the potion, it's thick and you feel it just slowly going down your throat, and it kind of constricts your breathing to begin with. You get a bit used to it, but it doesn't feel comfortable. But then you take a run up and you jump off the end of the pier into the water.
Yeah.
I barely flop.
Belly flop.
I bet that hurts.
Cowabunga!
Each of you hits the water.
Graceful swan dive for me.
All bar Aldrak, you have a moment of panic. Even with the potion in your body, you don't really know what to expect. You suddenly find yourself, you breathe inward and you breathe the water in and you start to panic. But then you realise that actually your breathing is normal, but you're just pushing the water in and out.
Ugh.
You're actually able to breathe quite normally.
Ugh.
Aldrak, you don't even have that moment. For you, you hit the water and something strange comes over you. You feel entirely at home all of a sudden. You've never felt this way in water before. You take to it quite literally like a fish to water. You are able to swim much faster than everyone else can. You gain a degree of agility in the water that you've never experienced before.
Ooh. Am I having flashbacks?
That moment of having that weird vision of the things swimming around you, yeah, you start to feel the same.
Oh,
That same feeling of being able to swim.
There we go. Just call me Aldrich the Little Mermaid.
You
Have
got
you...
the seashell
Oh,
bra.
I was about to ask that.
I'll just leave that to your imagination.
Then yes.
You swim down for about 15 minutes. It's not too far out. And ahead of you, you see a ship wrecked at the bottom of the bay.
Ooh.
Hopefully it hasn't gone as pixelated as it has for me, though. Why has it gone pixelated?
It's not pixelated for me.
No, it's good.
It was pixelated.
Pop. There we go.
Mine's fine.
Swimming in amongst and around it, you see this about 16, 17 foot bronze dragon.
Oh, so 3 Aldrichs.
I'm just gonna wave at it and try and get its attention.
It looks at you.
I'm gonna try and say hello, and it's gonna come out as a stream of bubbles, but you know.
Can I rage underwater?
And rage underwater, yeah.
No, don't do
Your
it.
movement, your movement speed is over half underwater, except for Aldrak. The dragon tries to assess whether or not it thinks you're a threat by the look on its thing, and given your friendly reaction, it bows its head and then swims inside the ship.
Cool.
I'm gonna follow it.
I want to follow it too.
You go in through the hole, and you realise that the inside of the ship has got its own little air bubble.
Ah, perfect.
And you come up out of the water. As you break the water, you're coughing and spluttering for a few seconds as the water comes out of your lungs. But you feel okay. And there, sat in the back of this sort of the area, the cargo hold of the ship, is this bronze dragon. It's looking at you.
Hello.
Greetings.
Important question, Jim's perspective. Is he sitting on a big pile of gold?
He is not sitting on a big pile of gold.
Kind of dragging it.
So, you've caused quite a stir coming into the bay like this.
So it would seem, yes.
I am sorry if we're disturbing you. It's lovely to meet you. My name's Callie.
He starts to sniff you. Callie, you are touched
I am.
by
Salune.
No,
No.
your ancestry. You are.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I look human. That's good enough, right?
Indeed.
Wait, what?
But what I'm just going to completely ignore Richard. What we're doing is we're just trying to ascertain what your... I truly don't want to offend you, but of course you've caused quite a stir, and people are slightly worried that you're going to... Well, they're thinking there's a sea monster, and we know that's definitely not true.
I mean, technically, it's a monster. It's under the sea.
Jim, please be polite.
It sort of laughs slightly. And goes, I am no threat to those you people.
What do you mean, you people?
The people
Us,
of the
we're
city.
people.
I simply wish to find a new home.
Okay.
We have a bathtub.
Where is it that you've come from?
We don't use it.
Can everyone roll me a perception check?
A...
Wow.
Aldrich and Callie notice down its left-hand side as it's moving, it's burnt quite heavily.
Oh.
My home is not my home anymore.
Where was he?
There is a cave just outside of your city. That was my home.
I'm going to try and heal it.
Is it quite a touch, or is it just a?
No, this one is just
No.
line of sight. The other one's a
you reach
touch.
out. You feel the energy hits it, and you can see some of the burns start to heal slightly.
I can do slightly more if you require any more.
It looks back at itself. It will heal.
So do you know who drove you out of your home?
I do not know what it is.
Don't know what it is. That's interesting.
Does it have a head?
But it burnt you.
Yes, it is some form of walking, slithering serpent with arms. Burns bright with fire.
Mhm.
Does it have a head?
Yes. That is a strange question. Those things have a head.
And how far away is your cave?